What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch-along, people. And today, Wolverhampton Wanderers against Arsenal Premier League action. 3 p.m. kickoff, people, which means the game isn't shown live in the UK, so VPN settings today, people. But Arsenal, will they go 3-point collecting, or will this season mash up by the end of the game? But no, listen, I'm expecting Arsenal to go 3-point collecting today, people. I can't lie. I've watched Wolves a few times this season, and I'm expecting 3 points. Big up to everyone locked in. Hope you are well. Two teams with two very different aims and targets. Wolves trying to stay in the Premier League. Arsenal trying to win the Premier League. Not doing a very good job of it at the moment. But listen, they need to win today. They need to win today. And listen, if they can't win today, you don't deserve to be in a title race if you can't win a game like this. But listen, appreciate everyone tuning in. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get those numbers up. And we will talk transfers a little bit later on in the show. Big up everyone locked in. Jack, now I took the tags off, but I kept the tag. I'm almost out of days. I think it said extended till the 28th. Anyway, let's talk about the Arsenal team. Some big news, people. Some unexpected news. And that is William Saliba returns to the Arsenal starting 11. It was expected he would be out for 2 to 3 weeks. But Saliba is in the starting 11. You know the funny thing with Arsenal, right? I'll be totally honest with you, right? Arsenal turn you into a bit of a pessimist. So at the start, I was like, Saliba's back. Great news. Great to see him in the team. Then I'm like, but he twinged his hamstring. So even if that wasn't a major injury and that was just muscle tightness, have we actually rushed him back too quickly? So that's my second question. I hope he's fine and everything's good, but, you know, have we rushed him back? How has he suddenly gone from 2 or 3 weeks to, like, 9-10 days? And, you know, so I just hope they haven't forced him back a little bit too quickly. But listen, it's good news that he's back. Let's not, I suppose, you know, have a breakdown about anything until it actually happens. The other headline news, people, no Martin Odegaard. He is out with illness. I mean, a man who shoots that much snot out of his nose, there has to be some sort of cold or flu going on when you're actually, you know, just every minute, man's just snot out the nose. Odegaard is out, people, with illness. He was actually out with illness a couple of weeks ago, and he came back, and then he's out again with illness. So no pillow foot after his goal in midweek. Odegaard is out with a snot-related injury, which kind of makes sense, really. He's probably laying on his pillows as we speak, people. So, yeah, they're the two headlines. Saliba returns to the 11. Odegaard not in the squad. The other bit of news, no Mikel Merino. I've been looking online as to what the issue is with Merino, and I can't see it. But Merino is out again. Is it illness? I mean, no wonder he's ill. He's been running like he's got a caravan on his back all season with how slow he runs. Yeah, no Merino. No, but Arsenal didn't. They've just said Odegaard and Merino miss out. Odegaard is out of illness. Doesn't even say why Merino's out. It's probably just so bad they've just binned him. People are saying Merino is ill as well. Yeah, I mean, it's probably going around the team. So, yeah, no Mikel Merino, people. So, the Arsenal starting 11. David Raya in goal. Jurriën Timber at right back. The two centre-backs, Gabriel and Saliba. With Miles Lewis-Skelly at left back. He returns. He obviously had a knock-in training the other day. The midfield, Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, and Ethan Nwaneri. Now, do you know what? I'll be totally honest with you, people. There isn't a lot at the moment about the Arsenal team that gets me excited. I'll be totally honest. I even said it yesterday. I wasn't even really looking forward to this game, right? And that's just me being honest. Man saying, I look like Big Meech, huh? Larry Hoover. But Partey, Rice, Nwaneri midfield gives me some excitement. I like that midfield today, people. I like that midfield. Who's been your player of the season? Player of the season for me is probably Gabriel. I would go with Gabriel. I just think he's been a colossus. I think Gabriel's been better than Saliba this season. I'll just be honest. I think this is Gabriel's best season. He's in the Brazil team. He's scoring goals from corners. His personality is incredible. I think he's been outstanding this season. So Gabriel, for me, has been player of the season. I thought Raya started off the season really, really well. But for me, like, no doubt about it, it's Gabriel. I don't think anybody is even on the same wavelength. And by the way, Gabriel Magalhaes captains the side today. And I feel good about that as well. I'm sorry. I feel good. Dun, 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 dun. Dancing to a reggae song. Feel good. Yo, man, feel good right now. Let's hope I feel good at 5 o'clock when the full-time whistle goes, you know. Gabriel, player of the season for me. Gabriel captains the team today. Leadership. But yeah, that would be my player of the season, definitely. So yeah, the midfield, Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, Ethan Nwaneri. Front three, Leandro Trossard returns, Gabriel Martinelli, and Kai Havertz. We're kind of just plodding along with that front three. That front three is like, you know when you're in a job that you don't really like, you've had a good weekend, but you've just woke up, the alarm's going off, it's Monday morning, you don't really like the job, it's cold outside. That is kind of the way that I view this front three at the moment. You know, so don't want to, but got bills to pay, so gonna have to watch Trossard, Martinelli, and Havertz up front. Am I doing them really dirty, people? I'm sorry. You know me, people. Other channels are available. I can dress that front three up and tell you that it's something different, but I'm sorry. I find it very difficult to get excited for that front three, man. I mean, no. But, you know, we are where we are. And they need to step up. These guys need to step up, you know, at the end of the day. When I say, people, when I saw this bench, I was going to go into the cupboard and get the antibacterial wipes out and just start wiping the screen. I said, I had to squint. I looked at the bench and I started squinting. Not because I've got bad eyesight, but I was trying to squint and make the names blurry so it looked a little bit different. I looked and I was like, if I squint, like, they might look like different players. Is that Leao? Is that Jimmy Butler, the basketball player? Is that Sterling at Man City? But actually, it isn't anything different from what I thought it was. That bench is filthy. That is the bench that's been rained on. The birds have pooed on it. The homeless guy slept on it. There might be an empty can of beer underneath it. It's just, I know we've got injuries, people, but I'm telling you now, 750 million, if I've got that bench, oh my days. What are we supposed to do with that bench if we need to score a goal today, people? Somebody tell me. What we meant to do? 2 goalkeepers? I just can't believe what's going on here. Let me tell you how short we are right now. We've put 2 goalkeepers on the bench in the Premier League when you don't have to have 2 goalkeepers in the Premier League. In the Champions League, you're supposed to have 2 goalkeepers on the bench, which is the stupidest rule I've ever heard of. In the Prem, you don't need 2 goalkeepers on the bench, and we've got 2 goalkeepers on the bench. That tells you everything. We are down to the bare bones, people. We're down to the bare bones right now. Like, it's all mad, people. It is all mad. We are struggling. The Arsenal bench, Neto and Porter. Maybe we'll bring on 2 goalkeepers. Try that. Inverted keepers, people. You know what I mean? You know the guy in the market. Come and get your fruit. Who wants some bananas, some grapes? Come and get your fruit. Left backs, come and get your left backs. Any kind of left back you want. Inverted left backs, natural left backs, centre backs that go left backs. Come and get your left backs. What do you want? You want a left back? Yeah, I can get you a left back. What kind of left back you want? One that inverts, good on the ball but can't defend. The one that overlaps, stronger than a Tesco bag. We got left backs, people. This is £1 fish settings. That bench is like a market. That is a market. You want left backs? We got left backs. You want a natural left back? I got you Kieran Tierney, people. I can get you a Kieran Tierney. I'll give you a good price. You want an inverted left back that don't really defend? I'll give you Zinchenko. Good price, people. Good price. You want a centre back with long hair? Central C's album, Can't Rush Greatness, featuring 21 Savage. Central Calafiori. We'll give you him. Oh, you want Kivior? Apparently the fastest player over 30 yards at the club. We'll give you him as well. Butler. Jimmy Butler. Might as well be Jimmy Butler. Jorginho and Raheem Sterling. Imagine if we're at a situation during this game where we need a goal. Let's say we need a goal. 20 minutes to go. What are we doing? What are we doing if we need a goal? Oh, Raheem Sterling. Oh, we'll put Tierney on the left wing. That bench is up there as one of the worst benches we have had. And we've had bad benches. We have had bad benches. That starting 11 have to win the game for us. Simple. It needs to be over by the time we're making subs. It needs to be done and dusted so that bench has no pressure on them. Oh, real talk, put Gabriel up front. Put Gabby up top and just go direct. You know? We got the butler from Fresh Prince. Bro, it's all mad. It's all mad. One really positive thing, though, about today, people. I'm going to be honest. One big positive. Lewis Skelly and Ethan Nwaneri starting for Arsenal. We need to make sure we don't overlook that. And I've been very critical of this manager. And listen, maybe he's been forced into this situation because of what's happened this season. A 17-year-old playing attacking midfield and an 18-year-old playing left back is what we've want. Not necessarily that we've wanted to see that, but two quality young players. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. Lewis Skelly, along with, in my opinion, Kieran Tierney, who wasn't signed by this manager. Lewis Skelly is better than any left back that this manager has signed. He didn't sign Tierney. He's better than Zinchenko. He's better than Calafiori, and he's better than Kivior. And he's better than Nuno Tavares. 4 left backs that this manager has signed. And the youth team centre mid, who's ended up at left back, is better than all of them. Better than all of them. So, you know, it's crazy how sometimes the manager goes in this merry-go-round to try and find a solution, and then the solution's right there in front of you in the end. So, listen, I really hope Nwaneri and Lewis Skelly cook today. I think Lewis Skelly's already proved that left-back spot is better. It's probably his own. But Nwaneri, you know, it'll be interesting how we play without Martin Odegaard today. Do we play quicker? Do we struggle to create? Let's see how we get on, you know. But listen, delighted to see Lewis Skelly and Nwaneri starting Premier League games, 17 and 18 years of age. I actually think those two have been two of the biggest bright sparks of our season so far. If you said to me now, look back on your season, I'd be like, transfer window was poor, haven't won many big games. But Lewis Skelly and Nwaneri have been definitely bright sparks for the season, people. Let me get into these super chats, then we'll get into some transfer stories. MNN said G-Unit. Bro, G-Unit's 50 Cent. Where's C-Unit, bro? C-Unit. Good lineup, but hope they will play well. Yeah, let's hope so. Big up to you, MNN. Thomas said, David Ornstein, what are the possibilities for Marcus Rashford? Definitely Arsenal. Now, I saw that clip, and it wasn't what people were quoting it to be. He did say that. The guy said to him, apart from Marcus Rashford, what other exciting things do you expect to happen in the end of the window? And he said, definitely Arsenal are going to make something happen. And people connected what he said about Rashford and Arsenal. But at the same time, though, don't be surprised if we do move for Rashford, you know. Charles Watts reporting Marino as a knock. Fair enough, fair enough. Elvis says, big up Curtis, big up yourself, bro. Appreciate the support as always. Big G said, low-key, Gabriel's been better than Saliba for 2 seasons. Do you know what it is about Gabriel and Saliba, right? I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you the truth. Arguments are now starting to appear. Who's better, Gabriel or Saliba? And it's probably a style thing. Gabriel is more of an old school centre back, a lot more physical, aggressive, Vidic, that kind of defender. Saliba is the ideal modern day defender because they want you to be totally comfortable on the ball. When Gabriel's good, he's amazing. But when Saliba's good, it's like he's amazing, but it's like he's exciting as well. And I'm an attacking merchant, people. Defenders, centre-backs don't excite me watching them defend. Just do your job, win the ball back and give it to the good players. But when Saliba plays well, I don't know, he takes it to a level that you're like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But yeah, there is an argument that Gabriel even last season was as good. I think personally they're both in a similar level. I think they're very good together as well. But yeah, you're right. It's the Rolls Royce. It is the Rolls Royce. You know when the Rolls Royce just goes through the street? It doesn't have to rev the engine. It doesn't have to drive quick. It's just like a regal character. It just drives through the street. The engine's quiet. You see that Rolls Royce, you're like, damn, that's luxury right there. You know what I mean? They're pulling out the umbrella out of the door. They're closing the curtains, the lever, everything. You know? Where Gabriel's the Lamborghini Urus, you know, he revs the engine. I don't know. We're lucky to have both of them, I suppose. Owen said, I've just clocked, how come our academy can't present us a competent striker? Thought the new focus was the youth. Eddie Nketiah, bro. That was the striker. Chido Obi. That was the next striker. Eddie couldn't turn it into first team football. Chido Obi went United for the bag, so... not many academy strikers get the opportunity. You look at the other big clubs, really. Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea. No academy striker, really. Dot said, when you have a chance, check your email. Drafted a form letter to KSC that can be dispersed. Pass it around. Let me know about the edits. Hey, big up. I've got a few emails I need to get. I have seen your email. I saw it this morning. I've been rushing around. Joba messaged me about the banner as well. Few other people. I will get back to you. Forgive me, people. Forgive me. Cal said that merry-go-round is often pressured by us, the fans, yeah? And we need to apply pressure. And Salman said, what's up, C-Unit? Why didn't he include youngsters? I'm sure there's players in the juniors, at least in attack. Yeah, I mean, we just don't seem to have produced a striker now for a while. For those of you just tuning in, Odegaard is out with illness. Marino is out with a knock. Both out of the squad. And Saliba makes the bench. Delighted to see him back. But also slightly concerned, have we rushed him back too quickly? Tightness in the hamstring. Expected to be out for 2 weeks. Possibly 3 weeks. Comes back after 9 or 10 days. I just hope they haven't rushed him. But hopefully he's all right. As I said with Odegaard, no one can possibly be shooting that much snot out of their nose without a little cold or flu going around, you know. So anyway, not surprised. But hey, let's concentrate on a couple of transfer stories. This is a 3 p.m. kickoff. There are a few other games today. During the game, obviously, if anybody gets any score updates, feel free to throw them in the comments. Bournemouth against Forest, Brighton, Everton, Liverpool, Ipswich, Southampton, Newcastle, and obviously Wolves, Arsenal. Man City play Chelsea later on. Listen, 9 times out of 10, I keep a very close eye on the Liverpool game because that's the team we're competing with. But today, I'm not going to keep too much of an eye. I think they're going to annihilate Ipswich today. Definitely a triple captain Salah sort of day in the FPL, people. I'm not even going to lie. So yeah, I'm not keeping much hope of Ipswich doing anything. I think they're going to get annihilated. It will be Rashford. The thing is, James, obviously because of Neto and Sterling, we can't bring in another domestic loan. The only way Rashford joins Arsenal is if we sign him on a permanent deal. The only other way would be to make Neto a permanent deal, because I don't think they're going to sign Raheem Sterling. So I don't see it. I don't see Rashford joining us. But stranger things have happened. We signed Kim Kallstrom with a broken back, you know, so... But I have heard before that that Rashford would like to come to Arsenal. Isak's playing Southampton. I went triple captain, I think, Salah, just because they're at home and I think they might annihilate Ipswich. But Southampton are poor as well. I think Isak's vice captain. City v Chelsea Watchalong. We'll see. I had no plans to do it just because. But yeah, if the game goes well, mate, it's 5:30 kickoff, innit? We go live. Yeah. I suppose it's because I'm not really looking at City in the title race. Chelsea, I think, are fading. But anyway, let's have a look at some transfer stories. Today is player watch, people. Cunha! Cunha. Vito Pereira said yesterday, I had a conversation with Cunha. He's very committed to the club. He never asked to leave the club. He is here tomorrow and determined to try and beat Arsenal. Listen, it's his opportunity to secure the move. Let's be honest, man. Cunha has a stormer today. You leave the stadium, you say, get him to the football club. Yeah, you're right. More neutral watch-alongs gathers new audience. So, yeah, you're right. It does make sense. Big up, Lawrence. I'm starting to get to the point with Arsenal is that I think we're looking for a bargain basement deal. It's not what the fans want to hear, but I think Arsenal would have signed Sesko if they could get him now. I think he's not that desperate to join, and the club are certainly not that desperate to sell him. I'm not sure they're fully convinced by Cunha. And I think Arsenal are going to look for a cheap deal. I think we'll sign one player, and I think it will probably be a loan deal. Whether it's like that Igor Jesus, whether there's a late move for somebody like, I don't know, Kingsley Coman, or I wouldn't get your hopes up that we're going to do anything exciting. I will go live 3 times on deadline day. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening transfers. But I think we're looking in the bargain basement. I don't expect Cunha to come to Arsenal. I want to be surprised. When are we going to be surprised by Arsenal Football Club? Like, why don't they just go, like Zelda says, Arsenal make £65 million offer to activate Osimhen's release clause. Is that complicated? Is he not good enough to improve us? Does he not have the goal record? Like, go and surprise us. Do something. Go and buy Osimhen for 60. Go and break the bank for Gyökeres. I want Gyökeres at Arsenal. If you're that obsessed with Sesko, go and get him. He plays for RB Leipzig. He doesn't play for Bayern Munich. Go and slap the money down and say, we're taking him. We're taking him off you. Like, it's so frustrating the way we're scrimping and scraping. But as I said, we'll have clarity by the end of this window. We will know what the issue is by the end of this window. Osimhen is a no-brainer, 100% improvers, no doubt about it. Owen said we need to see ambition from this club for once. Olu said run far away from Osimhen and his injuries. But he's got a decent goal record, but not every year. He has had injury problems. 3.3k in the comments, only 400 likes. Come on, people. Come on. Don't do me dirty like that. What are we doing here? 400 likes. That's disgrace. We should be at 1,000 already. There's 3.5k in it. People, feel free to put a link in the chat for games, for channels. A lot of people asking, do you have a channel? VPN settings this afternoon, so bear with me. The celebrations might be a little bit calmer today. But yeah, anybody has... Endrick, apparently they've denied he's available now. People saying he's not available. From Real Madrid. Big up Martin, man. Appreciate that. He's gifted 5 memberships to the community. Welcome to the 5 new members in the community as well. Carl said Jimenez only 40 million in inform plus a high ceiling. I did a transfer show. Was it Thursday? I think I did it Thursday, and I started to read a bit of information about him. Watch some of his goals. I'm really surprised that a Premier League club has not gone for this Santiago Jimenez. Tall, early 20s, scoring goals in the Champions League and in the Dutch League. Looks like he's available for 40 million euros. I mean, you look at Man United at the moment. Højlund and Xerxes are not doing anything. Jackson I think he's an average player at Chelsea. Arsenal need a striker. You know, I'm very surprised nobody's gone for him, especially at that price. Ricky said they will wait till deadline day, then any bogus player like Rashford will also feel like a saviour, as some fans felt with Sterling. Yeah, I'll be totally real. I fell for the Sterling one. I actually think that Rashford is better than Sterling, but the reason I suppose the issue is, I think Rashford's better than Sterling, right? Do you know what? I'll go as far as to say this. Rashford probably gets in our team right now. But with Sterling, it was a panic buy on deadline day, and I knew there was no long-term future with him. I thought we'd just use him as a squad player, back up to Sterling, then send him back. The problem with Rashford is I could see him ending up signing for us because of his age, he scored a whole heap of goals against us. And on 300 bags a week, come on. Man United in talks to do a swap deal on Nkunku for Garnacho. I think Man United personally getting the better end of that deal if that happens. I don't rate Garnacho. I think Nkunku, before he went to Chelsea, most clubs, most fans would have taken Nkunku. I wanted him when he was at Leipzig. He was doing crazy numbers for an attacking midfielder. He would be a great option to work with Odegaard or replace him. But Chelsea, we just don't want another Chelsea player, to be honest. But you're right, Ricky. As I said, when you're starved, any food looks good, right? Crumbs off the plate look decent. Alexander, big up Big C. Our squad has never been good enough. For the past 2 seasons, we got away without major injuries. This year, we're crumbling. As they say, people, man, the chickens come home to roost. Last season, if you look here, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Saliba, Gabriel, Rayo, these guys played practically the whole season. They gambled on that happening again, and it hasn't happened. Odegaard got injured, Saka got injured. You know, Saliba had a little knock. You can't gamble on things like that. It's too risky, and it catches up with you. Mohammed, I got your email as well. It was a test email, right? I saw it. He said, big up Big C in the community. If any of you remember, we didn't sign anyone in January. I have my doubts. Let me know about flying a banner emailed. I've got it. I'm letting you know. Joba, Mohammed, Doctor, all of you. Big up to everyone who's emailed me. I'm going to get back to you as well. I'm kind of waiting to see when the window closes. Because the reality of the situation is, if Arsenal get somebody at the end of the window that was one of their top targets, I will have to fall back and say, you know what? You was patient and you got somebody that you truly wanted. I don't like it, but at least it happened. If they don't do anything or they get some little bargain basement, then, of course, we're going to look at action, people. Real talk. So big up Mohammed, big up the community. Joba said, I keep trying to send info of the KSE emails to the community through a super chat. YouTube is not letting me. Something fishy with it. I can send it as a normal comment. Maybe you can highlight it. Well, we've got this super chat, bro. I will have a look at your... Obviously, I'll try and keep an eye out for your normal comments as well. I saw that Athletic saying Arsenal are working on a deal to sign Svir Naipan from Rosenborg. No agreement or decision on the 18-year-old's future. Situation open. Talks with Rosenborg and player camp advancing. You know what? I mean, am I going to get excited about Naipan? I mean, I've never heard of the guy pretty much. You know, so not interested for now. He may end up being a really good player, but he's not a striker, is he? So, nah. We'll talk about him in a year. Jew said, why we always take Chelsea's rejects on Nkunku, who's actually quality and fits our system, is finally available and we aren't in for him. It's a good point, you know. We've been to Chelsea so many times and bought garbage, and yet a player like Nkunku is available, who I actually think is decent, and we go nowhere near him, which is interesting. But he's had injury problems. It hasn't gone well for him at Chelsea, but yeah, you're right. Am I not in subscriber only mode? I thought I was. I've just updated it, so I should be now, but I thought I was already. But big up for letting me know anyway. Liam Brady's left foot, Big C. Is the bench a message to Josh to buy? Bro, the guy was The guy was busking out in the press conference yesterday. He might as well have come out with a guitar, sat on the floor and put a hat in front of him and said, throw me some change. He was literally begging for Josh to sign in players. On one hand, Josh, you gave this guy a new deal, so give this guy money and back him. But on the other hand, Mikel, you've got 4 left-backs on the bench. So some would say you've wasted the money, you know? Look at the Arsenal team today. None of the signings playing. Calafiori on the bench at 40 million for a youth team player. Raheem Sterling's that bad, we've just given up on him. And Marino injured again. I think that's Marino's 3rd injury of the season. So, what did you do in the summer, bro? You just wasted the money. Junior Film said, I have a YouTube channel, Big C. You know me, people. Promote your ting, people. Promote the ting. Get in the comments. You got a channel. You got a serious business, a website. Not no madness, of course, but I always say this. Anybody got something proper to promote, throw it in the comments. Get the community onto it, you know? You know this is an open community platform. Crew's going to have a lot of clout at school soon saying his old man has 100k subs. Hey, less of the old man. Nah, I hear you. Man's, you know, we're getting older. We're getting older. Maybe if they give him detention, they can say, what? Dad's got 100k, man. I can't stay after school. Got things to do. Jeffrey said, Big C, let the community organise a carnival. I'm a legendary with the barbecue. Let's fix a date this year if the club... Boy, can you imagine Curtis Shaw TV barbecue? That would be a vibe still, you know. We definitely got to do some sort of meet-up, you know. Some sort of event or something, you know. Definitely. That would be sick, though. Just pure vibes, people. Pure vibes. But yeah, somebody just said, yeah, Odegaard's out with illness. Marino out with injury. Saliba returns. Cardo, Curtis, do you think Liverpool will be performing the way they are if they had injuries to Salah and Van Dijk? Nah, of course not. But, you know, they're not. Fortunately for them, they're not. But yeah, they're arguably their two best players, you know, and anybody would miss them. Edu is a guest at the barbecue. Let's get him here. Edu, come to the barbecue, man. Get to the barbecue. But anyway, let's get into more transfer news. Who are we looking for there? We've done Cunha. I'm not going to talk about Naipan because who cares? This was a story that was going around today, people. The Athletic linking Bournemouth winger Antoine Semenyo with a move to Arsenal. Apparently, Bournemouth would be willing to let him go for £50 million. He's a decent player. I actually think Semenyo's good, but 50 M's, I just think you can get better players. But 25 years of age, 6 goals, 3 assists. It's a no from me, I'm going to be honest. I like him, but I think for 50 million, you know, they're saying you can maybe get Lookman for 60 million. Nico Williams got a 50 mil release clause. He is good, though. He is good. When I seen him rip up Kyle Walker, and I know Kyle Walker's not the same player, but I said, rah, Kyle Walker's getting cooked by Semenyo. And he played well against Arsenal. A lot of you like him in the comments. Semenyo is a baller, Big C. Trust me, he's better than one tournament wonder, Nico Williams. Is he worth 50 million? And this for me is the comment. That one right there. Hey, you. That's the one. If you paid 10 million more, you would have got Kvaratskhelia. End of story. End of conversation. That's it for me. You can get Kvaratskhelia for 60 and you're buying Semenyo for 50. That doesn't add up to me. You can get a proven Champions League player for 60 and you're buying the Bournemouth winger for 50. Now, don't get me wrong. I actually like Semenyo, you know. If Semenyo was 40, 35, I might... People saying 50. Do you know what? Oh, okay. Let's add on inflation. Maybe I've got to move with the times. I always say this. Accountability is very important. In 2025, 50 million might be 30 million from 2 years ago. To be honest. Would we say... Is that what we're saying nowadays then? If that's what it is, then cool. Yeah, someone just said we bought Ben White for 50 million. And Ben White wasn't that spoken about. Maybe 50 million is 30 million nowadays. We can do 35 million. Stupidity of this club is beyond comprehension, said Great Dinner. He's not happy. Big C Semenyo is actually very good, and 50 million is actually not bad. But that guy actually made me reconsider with the 10 mil more for the Napoli winger. We are a disgrace. I just don't know if he's a £50 million player, you know, but maybe that's what it is. Tower said, Big C, you are appreciated. The hood stands with you. Come on, bro. Big up. Price of inflation. Fabio Vieira was 35 million. Yeah, Havertz was 65, I suppose. Do you know what it is? I do have to move with the times. I do. 50 million to me was like, when you spent 50 million on a player, it had to be like a game changer. What? 50 million? You got to be a top quality player. Nowadays, you spend 50 million on potential, don't you? Yeah, 50 mil, 23, Prem proven. Yeah. You are selling it to me. 50 million's probably the new 30 million. We paid 45 million for Ozil, I suppose, but then Ozil was world class at the time. But yeah, that was what, 10, 11, 12 years ago. Yeah, maybe. Rizzo said surprise is how badly they run things. Fans love it. Vegas Gunner said, so the transfer window will be Zinchenko out and a teen talent from Norway in. Arteta has job security. Right. Well, do you know what makes me laugh even more, Vegas Gunner, is half the Arsenal fan base online are telling me how good this Naipan is when most of them have never watched him in their life. Ryan O'Toole said, I'm sorry, but outside of Odegaard and Gabriel, Arteta has spent a fortune on so many bad players outside the Prem. That's why I'd pay well for Cunha. He doesn't sign many Premier League players, does he? To be honest. Declan Rice, but he paid big money for him, of course. Jesus didn't work in the end. Zinchenko didn't work from the Prem. Ben White was pretty good from the Prem, to be honest. But yeah, most of his signings are outside of the Prem. TNM, Nuno Tavares, top assist leader in Italy. Someone is getting the best out of unwanted players. Don't give the manager any money. Just sack him, said TNM1. I did see that Tavares doing well, and he's playing at left back as well for Lazio, not even wing back. White Glove said Semenyo would be similar to Trossard's impact. I need more than that for 50 million, I can't lie. The only thing I would say, at least Semenyo is quick and he's younger. Powerful shot. Boss said, Big C, Naipan plays for my hometown team. He is the new Fabio. People think he is good because of FIFA. Yeah, we don't want that. We do not want that. Yob said, I had no idea you replied to emails. I've sent a few, only got crickets. Don't time me out. Do you know what, bro? Honestly, I'm being totally honest. I check my emails, but a lot of the time, they end up in the spam and stuff like that, and I miss people's emails, and I feel bad. Do you know what? It's actually one thing I've realized. It's very difficult when you run a YouTube channel and your community is getting bigger because I read all the comments on the videos. And obviously, the more subscribers, the more views, the more comments. And I feel bad not replying to people. But I read all the YouTube comments on the videos. That's number one priority. Then people message me on Twitter, people message me on the gram, people send emails, and you're like, oh my God, this is a full-time job. Like, I need someone to reply to all the messages. And and I'm on Hotmail, people. I don't even know if Hotmail can handle it. Has Turkish had a hair transplant? Well, I think the video was out there, so you know, I wouldn't have said anything, but I know it's been put on public platforms, I think, anyway. But yeah, he went over there, which is why there was no OGs on Monday, but there will be next Monday. I need a comb man, you know what I mean? I need a comb man to deal with the messages, you know. Bro, get Gmail. Hotmail's awful. I've just changed. You know what? I've got a lot of commitment to Hotmail, man. You know, we've been through the years together. I feel like I'm doing them dirty by going to Gmail. You know, hotmail.com. I'm old school. When I say it to people, they're like, Hotmail? What are you doing on Hotmail? I'm like, yo, just Just run with it, man. I thought the cap was glued on. Listen, man, you have to look after yourself, you know, nowadays, man. Do what you need to do. Arsenal carry on stressing me out, people. Jesus. I'm hanging on to these baby ears. Why do you think I'm drinking this water? I'm not even going to promote the water. You know what brand it is, but I ain't promoting them. They need to sponsor me. They need to sponsor me, man. I ain't bigging them up. You're a G, bro. Hotmail from secondary school. Real talk. You know how hyped I was when I got my actual name? Curtis Shaw at hotmail.com. I said, raw. Everyone was putting their name and then about 4 letters or numbers after. I got my full name with no numbers at hotmail.com. Yo, I'm committed to that cause, let me tell you. I'm committed to that cause, man. You know what I mean? And then I got Curtis Shaw TV as well. So, yeah, man, I'm there. Bro, he's rich with the Fiji water. I wish, bro. I wish. Anyway, let's move on. Alfred, I'm at the point now I don't care if we spend 100 million on a player to strengthen the attack. We've already wasted money on players. What's different now? And it's so late in the month. We could have messed up a little bit. We should have done it at the start of Jam. M4 said Odegaard is in Manchester brokering the deal for Naipan. Yeah, apparently Naipan's in Manchester. Wouldn't surprise me because the people were saying Odegaard has recommended him. Joba, Curtis Shaw TV football tournament. That would be quality. I would love to do that. Martin, big up, bro. Trust in Arteta. Arsenal for the win on my birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Trust in Arteta. Trust has to be earned, bro. He's got to earn trust. I trusted him to get us top 4. Do I trust him to win the league? And if I don't, then we have to have conversations, you know. But big up yourself on your birthday, man. Big up Brian, Brooklyn in the building. Big up Curtis. This window has been dreadful. What? You're not excited about the 0 players that we've signed and the 0 players that we've sold? How can you not be excited? Hey, guys, be excited. The window has been dreadful. The club shows no elite mentality, no choice but to be a Gooner. It's in my blood. 3-1 to the Gunners. We're trapped. We're trapped, people. We can't get out of supporting them. MP, big up yourself. Arteta said he wants a striker. Who to believe? I think he does. I think he does want a striker now. But he spent a lot of money in the last couple of years, so maybe the money ain't there. 4,200 of you in the chat. Get them likes up and subscribe to the channel, people. Kembo said, seriously considering doing a fit. So I don't blame anybody. I do not blame anybody. Do what you have to do. Don't forget, people, today's video is sponsored by Stocks FC, the football stock market. If you want to invest or buy stocks in players, try and make a little extra cash. You know your football more than you know your Bitcoin. This is the website for you. Use the link in the description below or scan the QR code to get 5 loan players completely free. All you've got to do is go on the website, sign up. They will grant you 5 random Premier League players on loan. Any profit that those 5 Premier League players make while you've got them on loan, you can bring that and withdraw that out for cash in your bank. And if you enjoy it, you can get involved, throw some money in, and have a bit of fun with it. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. I've had a good week on there, to be fair, because I've got Trent at the moment, and I've got Ollie Watkins, and I've got Phil Foden. Phil Foden's stocks were low, and he's starting to play well at the moment. So I'm doing pretty well in there, to be honest. So, but yeah, listen, Stocks FC, shout out for supporting the channel. Keep an eye on them moving forward, people. Go on there, have a look. Get you 3-5 loan players. See if you make some money and see what you think, people. Big up to Stocks FC. Big up Jetto said love from Malaysia. Big up your damn self. We are live in 10 minutes, by the way. We're going live in 10 minutes. VPN settings. The most ridiculous thing ever. I saw today that they said that the Premier League are going to start interviewing players at half-time. This is the new big thing. We're going to interview players at half-time. And I'm like, who cares about that? We don't care about that. Like, what we care about is 3 p.m. kickoffs being on TV in England. Why on earth do we care what a player says at half time? I don't care. You know, I want to know why these games aren't on at 3 p.m. despite the fact you're charging us hundreds of pounds to get Sky and get TNT. Who cares what Odegaard thinks at half time? You know, it's stupid. Copying NBA and NFL, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. What's your opinion on Trent being a top 5 Prem right back ever? Is he top 5? I mean, he's incredible on the ball, but defensively, there's no way he's top 5. Going forward, 100% you put him in the top 5. But defensively, he's probably not even top 10. So it depends. But he's achieved a lot. Sama said, I don't think the Cronkies watch Arsenal games, even on TV. Stanley's not interested in the games, but the money, as long as we are making money. And then he said the bank. But I get your point, Samaz. I really do. Can be inspired. Hi, Curtis. It's my birthday today. I'm 42. Big C. Blessings on your birthday, bro. Big up yourself. And as I always say, man, don't let Arsenal dictate your mood of your weekend or your birthday, because they can mash up weekends, man. Have a good birthday. Big up MP with the super sticker, bro. Appreciate that. As always, supporting the channel. And DM said, got chicken and vegetable soup with bread. Come on, you gunners. Do you know what? When you've said that, I realized I haven't had soup for years. I haven't had soup for years, people. Real talk. You know, when you grow up as a kid, you have soup. Saturday soup and all that. I haven't ate soup for years. Honestly. I can't remember the last time I had soup. Found some cash. Had no 3 p.m. televised game on top of ever increasing subscription costs is obscene. Sail the high seas. Honestly, I won't say what I'm thinking because, you know, but if you watch this channel enough, you know what I'm probably thinking. Find alternative arrangements of watching games, people. You know, I won't say too much, but yeah. You know, Sky Sports, about £100 a month. TNT Sports. Then they're putting games on Amazon Prime. Then they're putting games on, you know. Do what you have to do. But anyway, let me not say too much. People asking for links in the chat. Links in the chat, people. Links in the chat. We are 6 minutes until kickoff. Yeah, I'm telling you, I had soup for years, bro. I used to have soup all the time. Albert said, Big C, I'm seeing my ex today for the first time in almost 4 months. How should I approach this? He brought me leaning on the community. Yo, you got, but brother, other channels are available. I can't lie. Other channels are available. I will find a link for you guys. Yeah, man, put the links in the chat, man. Put the links in the chat. Odegaard out, Ethan in, shots with power from the 10. You know what I'm saying? Shoot from distance, man. Shoot from distance, Eth. Look, you've set everyone off now, you know. Just cool, no? Yo, man, just cool, no? As someone who installs his internet, you'll be surprised how a lot of the more wealthy. Oh, yeah, I hear you. My boy saw you at the NBA. Then I meant, yo, come on, man. I try, man. Honestly, if you ever email me and I don't respond, put it in the comments on here and remind me. Sometimes I just miss them and they end up, you know, it is what it is, people. Right, kickoff is in 5 minutes. Let's focus on the game now. Let's focus on the game. I said, why for that? Yo, brother. Rastaman, yeah, deal with you. Yob said, is there anything we can still win this season? It feels like this season is already over because it seems like we can't win anything, especially after this transfer window. Champions League, I doubt it very much unless you start seeing Madrid and City, all them teams knock each other out, which I can't see happening. Champions League. Premier League looks slim. We need Liverpool to, you know, hit a bad run and maybe lose back-to-back games or something like that. And then League Cup, we need to go 1-0 up inside like 15 minutes and then shell shock Newcastle. It's not over, but it's hanging by a thread, let's be honest. If you wanted to start NBA journey, Ant versus Jokic at 8, oh, it's a good one as well, man. I'd probably be hating on Denver Nuggets as well because it's Kroenke's team. I can't lie. No, listen, the season ain't over, but we need some help. We need some help. Big up, Lay. I get the pessimism. The season cannot be over when you're second in the league and third in the Champions League. We need to push. Yeah, exactly. We need to push. The push is get some players in that can help us, you know. We will know in a few weeks where we are because we've got big games coming up like Man City. You know, we got the Newcastle second leg. We'll get the Champions League draw after they've had the playoff games as long as Arsenal qualify without the playoff games. So we will know in the next few weeks. Cherky, yeah, any available for like 20 million? Jay said, I'm out in Dubai for a few days. Any links for the game out here? Bro, I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you. The game begins in 3 minutes. Anybody got any links? It'll be interesting if Arsenal go on tour. Not on tour, but the winter break to Dubai, which they've been talking about. Big C, advice for someone who wants to start a YouTube channel. My best advice would be get started. Learn along the way. I held off starting a YouTube channel for months because in my head, like, I needed a studio. I needed soundproofing on the walls. I needed a £400 microphone and a £2,000 laptop and the best lights ever. In the end, you're like, you know what? I've got no subscribers. I've got no audience. Give me the tripod, £3, get my phone out and just make a video and put out there. If I look back on my first video now, I'm not even probably talking in the same way. I'm stopping and, you know, slowing down. Just get started. Think of a channel name, get a logo, put out some content, say what you think. It will progressively get better and better and better. You know, you look back on your first videos, you're like, oh, damn. Them car analysis videos were elite. Bro, my first videos was in the car. Then I used to do outside the stadium after a game. And then I did, I think when we went into lockdown, I was doing in the house with the 2 shirts hanging up. There was nothing pretty. And then I was doing watch-alongs. You lot could see the washing machine in the background. It was not pretty, people. It was not pretty, let me tell you. You know what I mean? It was not pretty. There was no microphones. There was no, you know, expensive cameras. It was, you realize everyone's got a mobile phone. Phones nowadays got decent cameras. Just get started. Yeah, you remember the clock on the wall? You have a washing machine. These lot. Since I said I ain't got a dishwasher, people think I'm living in the 1950s or sort of, you know. I will let you all know when I get a dishwasher. It'll be an amazing day. I'll celebrate. Gives it authenticity though. Yeah, it's reality, people. It is reality. Game's about to kick underway. Kick off. It's one of them days, people. Game about to kick off. Wolves against the Arsenal. We have to get 3 points today. We have to get 3 points today. Let me get the clock ready. Arsenal playing in red. Mateus Cunha. Part of me wants Cunha to have a stormer today so that we sign him. But obviously part of me wants him to do nothing. I actually like Cunha, you know. I just don't think he's worth the money that they're quoting for him. That's the problem. But I think he would improve us. Liverpool playing Ipswich today. Give me a score predictions, people. We're underway. We are underway, people. Arsenal against Wolves at Molineux. I'm going to go. Cunha's playing, but Saliba and Gabriel. I'm going 2-0. 2-0 Arsenal. 2-0 to the Gunners, people. What are you saying? 3-2. Oh, I don't want to concede 2. 100k subs and let's get Curtis a dishwasher. Well, I did say at 100k subs I would do a good giveaway for the community, you know. I did say I would do a good giveaway. Why did I not... I've actually got a split screen here. My clock is behind. I've got the big screen on there and then a little one here. They're at different times. This one's live. This one's slightly behind. So my clock is actually 45 seconds behind. When we get 100k, I might treat myself to a dishwasher, you know. But we'll do a giveaway for the community. We're underway. I'm going for 2-0. I'm going for 2-0 to the Gunners, people. Oh, I didn't pin that in the comments. Big up for letting me know the Stocks FC thing. I'm supposed to pin it in the chat. We're underway. Early break in play. Arsenal have started off lively here. Can we score early? Although we did score early in the week, actually, and it didn't make no difference. I was going to say, yeah, can we score early? And then I've watched Wolves a few times, and they've been horrible. They've been absolutely horrible. Forest totally outplayed them, hit them on the break. Had way too much speed for them, but you never know with Arsenal. That's the problem. But I'm going for a 2-0 win. Right, it's pinned in the comments now. Big up for letting me know. In the chat, people. Wolves throwing. Nice to see Lewis Skelly, Andy from Waneri in the team. Lewis Skelly is an absolute baller. I actually thought that, wait till man discovers the George Foreman. Don't worry, man. We know about them things there. We know about them. Oh, my days. Martinelli, you nearly got that. 100k Jamaica. Bro, we're throwing a party, 100k. Overnight, late night party. Come on, Arsenal. Early goal. Anyone who gets any goals from the other games, keep me updated. If we get any updates. Yeah, John, Liverpool, I reckon 4-5-0. You've gone for 6. I reckon they'll spank Ipswich. Sunny day at Molineux. This is Arsenal. We cannot trust this team. Just hope for the best and expect the worst. Big up, people. Get the likes up. Did you have electricity growing up? You lot are doing me dirty, man. You lot are doing me dirty. I remember the electricity running out a few times, though, you know. Having to put the emergency in. You know, it was real. It was real back in the day, people. You know. What's the like count? What is the like count? Oh, what is going on? Why does this goal thing? There is no goal, by the way, so my apologies. Why does that always automatically come on? That's so annoying, bro. It just comes on by itself. We're over 1,000 likes. Legends. Maybe it's letting us know that a goal is on the way. I'm keeping a close eye on Saliba because I just really hope that we haven't rushed him back. I really hope we haven't rushed him back. When Curtis hits 100k, we'll finally come being saying the Curtis Shaw TV mugs waiting for 3 years. You're right. You're right. I do owe a giveaway of them as well, to be honest. Any news on Odegaard? He's out with flu, apparently. 100,000 subs and a bottle of fairy liquid. Ah, dear. See, I'm open and honest with the community, and this is what you do to me, people. Lucas Podolski on Kai Havertz. I don't think it's his position. This is what Arsenal are missing. A Kane or a Haaland, who is there as a number 9, scoring 20 to 25 goals per season. You couldn't have said it any better, mate. If I'd have said that, the replies would be nuts. They're probably hammering him. He's totally right. He's not a bad footballer. He's just not a great striker. And to be honest, he's not a great midfielder, though. That's the other problem. So where do you play him? He's just got to be a squad player. His left foot, Lucas Podolski, was like a sledgehammer. I used to love Podolski's left foot. Just wasn't consistent enough striker. I'm surprised the Watchalong's not in black and white. Oh, my days. Free kick was given away there by Martinelli. I used to love Podolski's left foot, man. What a powerful shot. He'd get in this team now, definitely. Arsenal in possession. Come on, can we get an early goal? Havertz is an elite bencher. You know, if you're like, let's just say we had Gyökeres up front today and Havertz is on the bench. I wouldn't have a major problem with Havertz because I think Havertz can get you a goal. But the problem, what we've done with Havertz, we've made the support cast the main man. We've made the backup dancer the head of the group. You know when you watch people on stage and the stars at the front dancing, and you got all the backup dancers behind him. We've made one of the backup dancers the main player. It doesn't make. That's the problem. Havertz is not the main guy. He should never be. So that's the problem. Sesko or Gyökeres? Gyökeres every single day of the week. Every single day of the week. He's better than him. He's better than him. Cormac said he's Havertz better than Giroud. Nope, not as a striker. Not as a striker. Giroud's top goal scorer for France. Ever. Like, nah, no chance. I actually think Giroud got better when he left Arsenal, to be honest. Wolves in possession. Matt Doherty, boyhood Arsenal fan. Whoever gets Gyökeres will significantly improve. Totally agree. Whoever gets shot, yeah. He's a good player. Really good player. He's the understudy of the backup. Well, even that. Make him your third choice. Goal kick to Arsenal. We did give away a free kick, but Cunha! I'm so intrigued to watch Cunha. I feel like Cunha is complaining a lot. Well, the manager's questioned his attitude, hasn't he? So there's obviously an issue there with him. He's probably thrown his toys out of the pram. Saliba missed the ball, man. That was poor play. He should have got that before it bounced. Sometimes with Saliba, I think he's so relaxed. It's like he can't even be bothered to get the ball. It's like, well, you know, I'm just chilling. I'm that good. Giroud got you goals when you needed them. Well, apart from the 15 games when he didn't score. Oh, that free kick was dangerous, you know. Bournemouth winning 1-0. Who are Bournemouth playing? Who are Bournemouth? Oh, Forest. Who scored? Was it Semenyo? We were just talking about Semenyo. Bournemouth beating Forest 1-0. That'll be a good game. That's goals in that game all day long. Bournemouth score a lot of goals. Forest are scoring. There'll be goals in that game. Both teams to score. Kluivert. Justin Kluivert, man. Patrick Kluivert's son doing bits. Martinelli's on the right. Havertz's good at pressing the goalkeepers. He's got to be good for something, but not much else. That's the unfortunate thing. A front line. And the sad thing is, bro, we ain't even got people we can bring off the bench. We pressed well there, though. We did press well. My concern with the Arsenal midfield, do we have anybody that can sort of split the defence open with a pass? Partey's a decent passer, but he obviously sits a lot deeper. Rice is somebody that doesn't really do that. I don't know about Waneri's passing, actually. He's more of a dribbler than an actual, than somebody that sort of threads that pass. So we'll have to see, people. Somebody just said Southampton are winning. Surely not. Who they got? Newcastle. Come on, Trossard, man. What's going on? Yeah, Southampton are winning. You know when people put them scores in there, I'm always hesitant. What is it? Bednarek, 1-0 to Southampton. People, I told you, people saying triple captain Isak, triple captain Salah. So 2 goals in the Prem so far. Bournemouth beating Forest 1-0. Justin Kluivert. Southampton beating Newcastle. Bednarek. Liverpool 1-0. Shouldn't be surprised. They're going to win 5 or 6-0, man. Let's be real. They're going to annihilate Ipswich at home. It's at Anfield. There's just no way on earth. Yo, what's going on here, man? What? Wolves nearly scored. He got me looking at the screen. What is going on? One ball over the top. Man's volleying it over. What are we doing? What kind of defending is that? Got me looking up at the screen. We're nearly conceding. Simple ball over the top as well. Szoboszlai scored for Liverpool. What the hell was that? Was that Sarabia? He's a decent player as well. What's going on with Lewis Skelly there? Could he not be bothered to run, or is that how slow he is? I actually don't know how quick Lewis Skelly is. To be honest, I don't know if he's fast or not. I've got two screens on. One screen is closer to the time, but the big screen is better. Arne Slot is on €4.5 million a season. Arteta earns 15 million. He's not worth the money. Well, you know my thoughts on that, my friend. You know my thoughts on that. Oh, Partey, that's class. That's a foul. What? How is that not a free kick on Lewis Skelly? Here's Trossard. I've noticed straight away Wolves are spamming crosses. Wolves are spamming crosses into the area already. They're going to put crosses in. They got that Strand Larsen. Maybe he's good in the air. And they're going to keep spamming crosses. We look a little bit nervous from crosses, though. That's what I don't like. Can we get an early goal? Trossard, left-hand side. Bright sunshine. You know you have to shoot when the sun is in the goalkeeper's eyes, people. Shoot when it's in their eyes. Robbie Lyle or Havertz. I'll play Robbie up top. Target, man. More aggression. Saliba's not fully fit. I'm not sure he should be playing, I'll be honest. I don't see how we can recover that quickly. I just don't get it. Did Arteta's pickpocketers steal Kroenke's checkbook? Probably. Cora live English on the browser, said Mohammed. I'm streaming through Peacock. Big up. There's the links. MP, Kroenke is busy with the Rams only, looking to trade or whatever. Arsenal is his side gig, 100%. Timber in possession. Cooper, thank you for the super sticker. B Dizzle, loans incoming. We should be called Arse Loanall. We're like one of them buy now, pay later stores, man. We need to score early. Look how high Rice. I think that's poor from Rice. I'm sorry, you should do better there. Anthony the Beyblade, new member. Big up yourself, bro. No one can convince me that Rice is a number 8. There's no way when I see Rice high up the pitch do I think something's going to happen here. He's got an all right long shot, but there's no silk, man. He needs some WD-40. Loosen up, man. Twist and turn there, bro. You know what I mean? You're moving mad slow. That's a decent position there. Inside the penalty area. You don't get the shot off quick. He don't turn. He just runs into the player. Would Fellaini suit? He probably would suit this Arsenal team, Fellaini. Whip crosses in. Why is the crowd booing Partey, says Troy. I think you know the answer to that, my friend. Best 6 in Europe last season. Rodri and then Rice. But this number 8 Rice thing is absolutely crazy. Views on Naipan. Don't know anything about him, bro. Watched a few videos. Looks silky, but he looks lightweight, man. He looks lightweight. I don't see it happening for him in the Prem. Not for a year or two at least. Arsenal in possession again. Trossard. Finds Nwaneri. Can we get this early goal? Take some pressure off us, man. Listen, a point would be a good result for Wolves, to be honest. They're not in good form. I miss Saka. We all miss Saka. We all miss Saka. 1 win in 5 for Wolves. 2 wins in 5 for Arsenal. We're not much better. Modric was considered lightweight. Good point. Good point. Fofana of Milan is playing better than Rice. I wanted Fofana in the summer. I did watch him in the Champions League and he didn't look very good, to be honest. But who knows? Nwaneri need a better cross. What I do like about Nwaneri is he can change direction very quickly. You know? Quickly changes direction. He's got to get on the ball in that 8 role. Slow game. 15 minutes in, people. Raya's 45 yards off his line. Arsenal dominating possession, but we look comfortable, but we just need to create bigger chances, you know, and don't force it. You risked Saliba, but you didn't. But didn't you sign Kivy? Or Pep makes a mistake with Phillips, ships him out. I say this all the time, bro. Big up my bro Akeem, man. Like, we have no escape plan. We sign a player and we don't have a thought process of, oh, if that doesn't work, how are we going to stop it? Havertz nutmegged the guy there and then fell over. Yeah, Kivior and these guys, they end up staying at Arsenal for 3 or 4 years. Cunha's had a quiet game so far. Hasn't done much. Can you imagine if we got Kvara and Gyökeres? Both gettable, you know. 60 for Kvara, 85 for Gyökeres. You've got a very good chance of winning the league. Rice with a good challenge on Cunha. Helps him up. It's probably like, bro, I'll see you next week at training. Arsenal have not received any formal bids for Zinchenko despite his availability. The 150 grand a week salary remains his stumbling block. Yep. Big problem. Big problem. Because the clubs that want him won't want to pay him that wage. So how do you get him out? Lewis Skelly down injured. Got a kick there, I think, from Semedo. He's back up, though. Well, Lewis Skelly was out, wasn't he? Well, he missed a few training sessions, apparently. He had a knock, so he might not be 100% either. Rice just made friends with Cunha. I'd be bantering Cunha off if I was on the pitch. I'd be like, bro, what are you playing for them for? Come and play for us. Look, Declan Rice making number 8 runs. I would love to ask Arteta why he thinks Declan Rice is an 8. I just don't get it. I've got no idea what he thinks is going to happen. Cunha drops very deep. He's more of a 10, innit? He's not an out-and-out striker. You can play him up front, but he's definitely not a striker. If you bought Cunha, you'd probably play... I don't actually... If we sign Cunha now, I don't know where you'd actually start him. He's probably... You'd want to play him attacking midfield with Odegaard, but then what do you do with Rice and Partey? Maybe in a home game where you're dominating the ball, you can play them both. But Partey's so good on the ball compared to Rice at times. It's difficult. Off the left. Yeah, maybe let him drift in off the left. Get into the penalty area. I think he'd be good behind a prolific striker. Imagine Cunha behind Gyökeres. That would be madness. Curtis, I respect your banter. I would be on the pitch doing the same. Chatting with him, screaming also. I'd be saying all sorts of madness. Turkish went Turkey. Makes sense, really. You know what I mean? It's in the name, bro. Big up Turkish, man. OG's Monday. Havertz heads it wide. Good opportunity there. He always has that look on his face like he can't believe he's missed. I'm not surprised. I don't even shout. I don't even shout at the screen anymore. That's a lovely move, by the way. Nwaneri into Martinelli. Great ball in. You want him hitting, you want him to hit the target there. Don't get me wrong, the ball hasn't got a lot of power on it, but just guide it on target. Make him make a save. Keep the keeper busy there. Curtis, give me your picks to make top 4 and bottom 3. Top 4, I think, will be Arsenal. Not in any particular order, by the way. Welbeck scores that, said Yami. I would say Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, and... Chelsea or Newcastle, I think, for the 4th spot. Bottom 3, definitely Southampton, definitely Leicester, and then I reckon probably Ipswich or... Everton and Wolves are struggling as well. I don't think Forest still have enough to get top 4. I really hope they do. It'll be great for the City, but I think they'll run out. I think their squad will not be able to maintain it. I reckon Chelsea or Newcastle or Villa, one of them might take them out. I'll go Chelsea at this stage, maybe, just because of the quality they've got. But they need a striker and a goalkeeper. Trossard on the ball again. 21 minutes gone. Yeah, man. You know, we're not easy to watch. We're not easy to watch. Spurs bottom 3. That would be incredible banter, wouldn't it? I saw a thing today that Tottenham's last 3 managers, Nuno's 3rd in the Prem, Mourinho's 2nd in the Turkish league, and Antonio Conte's top of the Italian league. Spurs effect, right? These guys were all pushed out the door and they're all doing well at different clubs. Trossard's cross was poor. We're reaching that point again. That heavy eyelids point of the game, people. When you start feeling tired. Oh, dear. 20 years of Wenger. Now we're watching sleepy football, people. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, they could cure insomnia. They would cure insomnia at Arsenal. Really would. Easy work. Troy, yeah, I did read that. Why is the crowd always booing Partey? You know, the accusations. Havertz's ball control is woeful. Can't shoot either. What is he good for? Donkey at the beach, bro. Donkey at the beach. Curtis, do you see Wenger as a legend? 100%, bro. He might have spoiled it towards the end, but Arsene Wenger, man. Wenger was like a father figure to most Arsenal fans, man. Come on. Wenger was serious, bro. Wenger made football beautiful at Arsenal. But what he did at the end was, you know, questionable. But that first 10 years was amazing. Even there, Martinelli, all kinds of pace. You can't even control the ball, man. This game, Snorefest. We're probably... I ain't even got a watch on, but I'm looking at my wrist. I thought I had a watch on then. I went to look what time it was, and I had no watch on. I'm seeing things. Just be prepared to start letting me know about your biscuits, people. Favourite biscuits. Who your favourite rappers are. Are you looking forward to the Super Bowl? Will Kendrick perform Not Like Us, or is Drake going to sue everyone? We're going to have to talk about other things shortly, because this is going in one direction, people. In the sleepy direction. Harvey said, get the Horlicks out. Where is the pace, bro? We've got the pace of a double-decker bus turning around on a narrow road. Although we are on the attack now. Leandro Trossard. Come on, man, please. We need goals. Otherwise, we're talking about biscuits and wrappers. You know? No, we've lost the ball. See, you are the best YouTuber. I never ever miss your content one day. You better not have, you know. I'm telling you. We need full commitment, people. Now, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Look at Martinelli. You've got 3 players on you. Lift your head. He keeps the ball. I was about to shout at him. I was about to get angry. Oh! Oh, you donkey! You donkey! What do you need to do to score a goal? How do you miss that? Got to score that. And you know who missed it, people. Havertz, man. How do you miss that? Great ball, Trossard. That is an absolute sitter. That is a sitter, people. 7, 8 yards out, straight on his head. And he puts it wide. I mean, that right there is the problem. That's the problem. He's not a striker. I just can't believe he's missed that. You don't even need to be a striker to score. Just nod that in. Straight off your slab. Oh, my days. Any decent striker scores that. It's an absolute sitter. It's a great ball from Trossard. Absolute sitter. I don't know how he misses that. Robbie does score that. No banter. Newcastle have scored 1-1. Who scored, people? FPL, we need to know. They're showing you a replay. Now. Isak. Oh, wow. Maybe I should have triple captained him. Rice finds Trossard. Left-hand side. Left foot. Great ball. He's onside. Oh, gosh. Between the penalty spot and the 6-yard box. Heads it straight at him. Oh, bro, man. There's so much pace on the ball. Just guide it either side of him. Either side of him and you score, man. Come on. Honestly, no wonder they've brought out an NPC coat. We've got an NPC up front. Jeez, man. Oh, this could be a penalty. I don't think they've given it, though, Martinelli. Oh, my days. I called him Donkey. I feel like I'm being disrespectful to donkeys. I actually think that's a foul on Martinelli, you know. I just think because it's in the penalty area, he's not going to give it. But I actually think that is a foul. But, I'm going to start calling him Have Whiz. Bro, I don't know what he is. Have Hurts. It hurts watching him play football. That's what we should call him. Have Hurts. They're calling him Baverts online. I think that's quite funny. You know, Bav's a big fan of him. Cal's Corner said, no, but he scored 14 this season. Never mind what we have lost because of these sitters. Yeah, you know, he dresses it up because he gets that many chances and he scores against the lesser teams. He can make his numbers look half decent, but the guy misses sitters every week. He misses sitters every week. Donkey! They were right when they said 60 million down the drain. Isak scored for Newcastle. Are we surprised? I think Havertz will probably end up scoring in this game because all the chances seem to be going towards him. He's the focal point in the penalty area. We keep putting crosses in. Wolves defending is not great. We should be winning. We should be winning already. I've always said it. Decent goal scorer in this team gets 20 league goals easily. You telling me Gyökeres? Come on, man. It's ridiculous. Gyökeres would be on about 15 league goals by now, and we're in January. Real talk. Gyökeres would be on about 15 league goals in this team. The amount of sitters that Havertz has missed this season, it's ridiculous. 8 Premier League goals he's got. He's definitely missed more than that. Real big chances as well. I want Gyökeres, man. Because I don't think we're going to get Isak. I just don't see it. Oh, Oba in this team, bro. Pfft. Goals galore. The prime Oba, anyway. Trossard is playing well. He's creating proper chances now. He's creating proper chances. 2-1 to Newcastle. Isak. Should have triple captained him. Isak scores 2 inside 30 minutes while our striker misses sitters, you know. Rooker said, big up, Big C and gang on my way to Lisbon. Enjoy. Sunny Portugal. And Troy said, my coach would drag me off if I missed, like Havertz just missed, and I play over 45s in Division 35. Bro, you'd score that probably. You know what I mean? He's heading the ball like he's closing his eyes, bro. I hate when Isak scores. It hurts. It does hurt. Substitution for Wolves. They got a player down injured. And they're making a change, people say. There's a brief break. Is it Larson, is it? Strand Larson. Huang's coming on, which I'm not happy about because he's actually lively, man. Send that donkey to Saudi. Yeah. Yo, they wouldn't accept it, bro. They wouldn't accept it. They'd be like, what kind of foolishness is this? We got a lot of money, but we're not signing stupid things, bro. We need decent players. This guy, man. This guy, Isak again, makes finishing look easy. Stunning through ball from Jacob. First touch from Isak was a sight to behold. Oh, man. I'm trying to see the Isak goal. People are going mad. Game's back underway. Isak has scored or assisted 22 goals in the Premier League this season, 4 more than any other striker. Every time Isak scores, it just hurts my stomach. I'm in pain. Oh, it's an Henry-esque finish as well. Why is it not showing you the first touch? Oh, I don't want to see it. I don't even want to see it. Get it off the screen. I would show it you, but they do copyright for that. Every time Isak scores. Oh dear, how have Newcastle got better striker than us, man? Real talk. He's touched it out of his feet first time with his left foot and just Henri finished it in post and in. Yeah, it makes you want to throw up. The real talk, it makes you want to throw up. I don't even want to watch it. I'm gonna have to watch this guy up front for us, man. It's sickening to watch. I said it the other day. Havertz is difficult to watch. Have hurts, bro. Arsenal on the attack. You watch. He'll probably get a goal today, though. 5 chances, he'll get one of them. They'll sing his name and put his goal record up. Big up everyone locked in. 5,000 of you in the chat. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, people. We're climbing the ladder to 100k. And hit the like button as well. Don't forget we're sponsored by Stocks FC today. Link in the description below. Use the code. Click on the link to get 5 free loan players. You can earn some free cash, people. And if you enjoy it, get involved. Kai have hurts because it hurts watching the guy play football. It genuinely is painful watching him play. Cunha's had a quiet game. I'll be honest. Cunha hasn't done a lot. Although, just as I say that, he plays a decent pass and now he's on the move. That's good play by him. You watch. This better not be commentator's curse. Look, Cunha's not happy, man. Cunha is not happy with his team, you can tell. You know when you're playing for that rubbish team, yeah, but you're way better than everyone else. It feels like that with Cunha. He just looks like he's annoyed with the other players. The only thing you wonder, you know, because we're a bit of a... We're the get-along gang, aren't we, at Arsenal? You know, would Arteta like that if he starts calling people out? And maybe he wouldn't act like that at Arsenal, but... Cunha! Oh, no. Timber's down injured. What's he holding? Are they holding his shoulder? What's the replay here? Does he land awkwardly? I'm trying to see. Bang. Bangs into the player. No pineapple on my pizza. I agree with that, Leonard. Timber! Falling down to the floor. Liverpool 2-0. Nobody's surprised. Timber looks like he's all right. He just collided with a player. I was thinking, I hope he hasn't dislocated his shoulder. Is it 2-0 to Liverpool, people? Who scored? I can't see it. Salah 2-0. Triple captain. This game, man. Wow. Wow. 34 minutes gone. Here we go again. Another snorefest. But the crazy thing is, we should be 2-0 up. Or at least 1-0 up. We should be at least 1-0 up. And instead, we're 0-0 and the game's in the balance. Mo Salah with the goal. I mean, they are playing Ipswich. It's an easy game, but I never thought this weekend was a weekend where we could gain anything on Liverpool. It was a case of how many they beat Ipswich by, not if they beat Ipswich, you know. So I'm not going to pretend I'm surprised that Liverpool are winning. Salah and Szoboszlai with the goals. Liverpool, I think I said 4 or 5-0. Martinelli, bro, you're just running. He keeps the ball. A couple of times I've been like, I'm going to start moaning about Martinelli. When here he wins a free kick. The Egyptian king. Salah just, the guy's class, man. There's nothing more to say about it. Mo Salah is just class. You know, he's a goal-scoring machine. Something we lack. Dan said, I'm back. I was watching, but it's terrible. This is way better. Bro, honestly, my eyelids feel like they got bricks in them. I could doze off watching this. This is garbage. we just can't. We can't. But you know what it is? Nah, do you know what? Goals change games, though, people. You get momentum from missed chances, you know. And, you know, football, man, you go 1-0 up, the game changes. The dynamics of the game changes. It opens up. Wolves have to attack us a little bit more. Then we're putting pressure on for the second. So, actually, I'm not even going to go as far as to say we've been terrible. We haven't been terrible. But the fact that we haven't scored has kind of stopped us from progressing throughout the game. Wolves in possession. Free kick didn't pay off for us. The longer this game's 0-0, I'm getting a little bit nervous. Wolves are trying to put a lot of crosses in. Smash the like for this legend. Big up, Brian. Hope you're well, bro. Alfred, most frustrating thing about Havertz is he actually puts himself in good scoring positions. He's not a bad player, but better with a second strike. I've said it so many times, Alfred, you know. As much as I don't like Havertz, and I would have never bought him, he's actually not a bad footballer. It's just we're putting him in a situation he's not built for. If you put Havertz in the 10 behind a Gyökeres, he's probably a decent player. He arrives late. He gets in great goal-scoring positions. There's less pressure on him to score because there's a striker. Putting him up front and saying, listen, mate, we want you to be the main man, 20 goals a season. He's not that guy, bro. He's not that guy. So it's Arteta's fault. I can't even blame the player. It's stupid to put him in that situation. Everyone knows he's not the main man. So I blame the manager. Free kick, edge of the penalty area. This is a great goal-scoring position. Declan Rice wins it right on the edge of the box. Rice gets clattered, although there's nothing wrong with him. Who's going to take this free kick for Arsenal? I'm trying to look at our team here. Who would even be the specialist free kick taker? I'm not even sure who would take it. Christian, your chat missed them. I'll try and scroll back and find it, bro. New Music said, Big C, who do you predict for Ballon d'Or this year? Do I think Isak could be? Nah. Ballon d'Or winners have to win major trophies, bro. You know what I mean? You got to win a title or a Champions League or something. It'll probably be like Vinicius or a lot. It depends who wins the Champions League, you know. I think Vinicius will have a good shout. If Mbappe gets going in the Champions League, maybe Lamine Yamal, maybe Rafinha's in with a shout. Maybe Haaland if they win the Champions League. It all kind of depends who wins the Champions League. Salah if Liverpool win the league and the Champions League. I think one of them. I'm telling you, that goalkeeper does not like the press. He doesn't. He looks dodgy on the ball, Jose Sa. Who's actually meant to be a good keeper, which is, you know, but he doesn't look good on the ball. Time wasting from our own free kick. Wizzy1 said, I'm glad I'm not an Arsenal fan. Well, the free kick has gone absolutely nowhere after you stand over it for 30 seconds, having a group chat, about 4 of you round the ball, and it goes absolutely nowhere. Crazy. They let Ethan take... I'm sorry, Cruz would have took a better free kick than that. I'm not joking. Like, I love Waneri, you know, but, bro, you're hitting people on their shin. What kind of free kick is that? Cunha against Saliba. Slows him down. You know what I like about Cunha? He's very comfortable on the ball. I know he slowed the game down there a lot, but I just like the way... You know when you can tell a player's got a lot of belief and confidence? That's what Cunha has got. The only thing that worries me about Waneri, right, I tell you the truth, Waneri plays like a winger in attacking midfield. When he gets the ball, his first thing is to run with the ball. You find in the middle of the pitch, there's a lot of traffic there. Sometimes you can't do that. You get caught on the ball. I actually think Waneri might be better playing right wing for Arsenal in that Saka position, as he did against Brighton, rather than playing him central. I know we're short today, no Odegaard. That's why he's played there. But yeah, Waneri, I've noticed the first thing he wants to do is start running, which is great. But central areas, you got to pick and choose your moments. It's difficult to do that in attacking midfield. There's a lot of traffic there, you know. I think he's better off doing that out wide. Also on the attack, Lewis Skelly. You're starving, you're running props at any old striker. What are you saying? The Havertz, not Havertz, Giroud convert. Big up MN8. Big up my bro Fran. Make sure you go and follow 10 Trading. That's my bro Fran who used to come on the channel. People always ask him where he is. Go and follow him. Keep up to date with him. Everton are winning. Everton are beating Brighton. Wow. Never saw that happening today. The David Moyes effect. Honestly, man. Corner to Arsenal, but Martinelli, bro, like... A final ball today, apart from that one from... Did that NDI score? He's a good player, man. That goal he scored against Tottenham. Great goal. Martinelli, honestly, I'm convinced there's no brain there. Like, honestly, it's rice pudding. It has to be rice pudding. I don't think he plays with any intelligence whatsoever. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Red card for Lewis Skelly. Oh, my days. Miles Lewis Skelly, red card. We're going to need red stripe. Crates of it. They've ruined our Saturday. They can't even beat Wolves. Miles Lewis Skelly, red card. Are you joking? He's tripped him up. You can't send players off for that, you clown. How's that a red? How is that a red card? He's tripped a player up. I'm sorry. No, no, no. No, I feel to end the stream. I feel to end the stream. Michael Oliver! You cheat! He is the Man City referee. That's one of the worst decisions I've ever seen in my life. How can you send him? He doesn't put his studs on him, bro. He's tripped him up. It's a yellow. Keep it moving. That is one of the worst decisions I've ever seen. No, 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 no. I feel to end the stream. I feel to end the stream. The game's gone. The game is gone. Tonight, I'm gonna sound like Thai people. I'm blaming refs. You, Michael Oliver, you cheating Manchester City referee. I'm sorry. And now he's booking our other players. What is this? What is this? Walk out of the league. Honestly, that is the worst decision I have ever seen. Michael Oliver, you cheating fraud. Nah, what? Where's VAR? Overturn it. Overturn it. It can't be a red. He's tripped him up. Let me see. There ain't no studs. He's tripped. No, 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 no. No, that ain't a red. Yeah, he might catch him a little bit. It's a yellow card, man. VAR confirmed it. Lock it off. Genuinely feel to lock this game off. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Title's over. We ain't going to win the game. Lock it off. Honestly, Mikel, walk the players off the pitch. Tonight, walk him off the pitch. Walk all that team off the pitch. Give them a 3-0 win. I'm not interested. I'm not interested now. Nah, man, nah, that ain't a red. That is not a red. I'm sorry. It's not a red card. There's no malice in it. He just tried to end a counter-attack. It's a yellow with a warning that, yo, bro, that's, you know, it's a bit naughty, but that is not a red card. I don't give a damn. The game's finished. The game's done. I'm not interested in this game now. Honestly, I might turn the game off. Oh my God. What's actually going on here? Michael Oliver, the Manchester City cheating fraud referee. What is going on? Now Wolves are on the attack. We'll probably get beat. We'll probably get beat. No, it's not a red. I'm sorry, it's not. It's not a red card. VAR agreed with it. They're not going to embarrass their mate. I need to get the replay. We need to see the replay. If I'm wrong, I'll hold my hands up. I just saw a replay of it as well. Right, let's have another look here. Premier League. He's tripped him up, man. You can't give red cards for that. He's in no doubt as well. Look how quick he's gone. Oh, I better mute that. He just ran to his pocket. He can't wait to send him off. People saying he catches him with his studs, man. Look at the state of the guy on the floor as well, how he's rolling around. Do you know what? Nah, not for me. I'm looking at the replay there. The studs possibly do catch him slightly, but come on, man. The game's gone, man. The game's finished. The title's over, by the way. We're not winning this. We're not winning this. I'm telling you now, though, right? Do you know for once? Do you know for once I want to see Arsenal win a game with 10 men? Like, Wolves are not good. Can we not win a game with 10 men? I'm going to tweet it. We need to find a way of still winning. With 10 players. Honestly, people might think that's harsh. You've got to find a way. I've seen teams win games with 10 men. We've got to still find a way of scraping a 1-0 win out of this game. I'm sorry, mate. Michael Oliver, for me, is an absolute disgrace. I'm just bored of it. I'm bored of it. The game's gone. Honestly, the game's gone. Game's gone. Premier League is like going to the cinemas now. I'm watching a movie, a bunch of actors on the pitch. VAR, shambolic. Turkish. Big up my bro, Turkish. Is this what the VAR said then, yeah? The initial contact was above the ankle. So deemed serious foul play. Here we go. We're getting the replay. Not for me, man. I'm sorry. Not for me. There's no intent, bro. He catches him basically on his football boot. Oh, look at this. Honestly, Michael Oliver, I can't stand his face. He looks like a maths teacher that you just used to give you detentions in school. He's an absolute waste, man. And I don't like doing the refereeing thing. You guys know me. I'm one of the first people to say, yo, stop blaming the ref. But I'm sorry. I like today, but the one thing I'm saying, I still expect Arsenal to win this game. I don't care. I'm not going to give them the excuse, oh, you got 10 men, so you're going to lose. When are we actually going to win a game of football with 10 men? It's 0-0. Can't we defend them and win 1-0? Nick a 1-0 and then defend it. I've seen good teams win games with 10 men. I'm just bored of Arsenal. Honestly, I'm bored of them. Because, you know, if you go back to it, in reality, Havertz should have put us 1-0 up. We should be 1-0 up. Everyone's going to focus on the ref and the red card, which I understand. But let's talk about a £65 million striker missing a header from 8 yards. Heading it straight at the goalkeeper. Don't hide about that one. Because we should have been 1-0 up before anything even happened. Wow. Non-stop drama with Arsenal. We are literally EastEnders. It's just constant drama. Constant drama with Arsenal. Being a content creator with Arsenal is you're never going to be short of content. But it's never for the right reason. It's not because we've signed major players. It's not because we've won major trophies. It's because we get red cards galore. We miss chances. We got poor players in key positions. This guy, Michael Oliver, man. Honestly. He should not be allowed to referee Arsenal games. I don't like doing it, but I'm sorry. He's the worst. We're gonna watch the replay at halftime. We're gonna watch the replay at half. This is the same Michael Oliver that never sent Kovacic off when he studs Declan Rice. I'm sorry, no. I'm moving like Ty today. No, I don't care. Blow the halftime whistle. I need a break. The same Michael Oliver that never gave Kovacic a second yellow card because, yeah, halftime, good. End the game. Lock the whole game off. I don't even want to watch the second half. The same Michael Oliver, the cheating scumbag referee, the worst. The same Michael Oliver, by the way, that said, oh, this ain't a red card because I don't want to ruin a big spectacle, you know, Arsenal v Man City. We all want to enjoy the game. He's just been booked. Oh, studs all over his ankle, nowhere near the ball. Gives him a warning. Gives him a warning. You absolute cheat. Mikel, walk him off the pitch, take the 3-0 defeat. FIFA, press start, quit the match, give him a 3-0 win. We're not winning the league anyway. Walk off the pitch. Take a stand. Forget it. I said it. How many times have I said it on this channel, people? I don't care if it affects the sponsors. I don't care if it affects me getting work with the Premier League YouTube channel. The Premier League is full of corruption. I'm saying it again louder for them at the back. The Premier League is full of corruption. Full of it. These guys are cheats. They're football fans and they're cheating so their teams win. They're cheating so they get the bag. How is this guy even refereeing an Arsenal game? He's a cheat. He does it all the time. He's paid by Manchester City. He should not be allowed to referee an Arsenal game. What is the point what's the point in this league anymore? Just give Liverpool the title now and lock it off. Lock it off. I'm bored of it. I'm bored of it. VAR was meant to improve the game. It's ruined the game. VAR didn't even have the nerve to say, you know what, Mike, I think you've overreacted a little bit there. Yeah, there's no intent. The studs are not that high, really. He's gone to trip him up. You've all been in the playground when your mates tried to run off and you've just tripped up his back leg. The guy's not even that hurt, man. He looks up. It's ridiculous. Give Liverpool the league, end the title, and keep it moving. I'm not interested. People ask me all the time, you know. I'm going to be honest with you now. I'm going to be totally honest with you now, right? With this Comma V sponsorship, yeah, I'm letting the clip off now. I've had enough. With this Comma V sponsorship, I can go to nearly every Arsenal home game. I can go to nearly all of them, right? But I don't always get the ticket if I don't go, which is why I haven't done another giveaway yet. But we will do a giveaway soon, right? And people say, why don't you go to more Arsenal games? Why should I drive out my yard in the cold weather, spend my petrol, park in the expensive car park, get food, get drinks, sit down in the cold and watch this? This is supposed to be the best league in the world. You're a joke. Premier League, you need to look in the mirror. This is shambolic. I'm watching La Liga, Real Madrid and Barcelona. I'm watching 8K cameras. 8K. It looks like I'm watching another universe. Yeah? Semi-automated offsides. Is he offside? Find out in 10 seconds. I'm watching the Premier League. Highest ticket prices in world football. The biggest league in the world. All the big bad Premier League. And you can't even get an offside decision. Man's drawing the lines like he's in a maths class with FPL on his phone in the corner. This league is full of corruption. They're cheats. They're absolute cheats. They've been doing it for years. Let's be honest. Ferguson had the Premier League in his pocket for over 2 decades. Yeah? To win the title, you had to beat Man United and beat the refs, right? Fergie had them in his back pocket. And now Man City have got them in their pocket. Brown envelopes everywhere. It's a joke. You're ruining the game. absolutely ruining the game. If somebody turns up, outplays Arsenal and beats them, I'm the first person, content creator, that will come on and say, we're not good enough. They're better than us. I'll call out the owner. I'll call out the manager. I'll call out all of it. You guys know that. Arsenal therapy, I'll rip apart the club if I have to. But what we have seen today is a shambles on this league. This league should be absolutely ashamed of themselves. And the worst thing about it, forget that cheating fraud, Michael Oliver. You've got 4 guys, referees in Stockley Park, watching that on a screen going, well, you know, we don't want to make Michael Oliver look bad, so what we're not going to do is tell him to reverse it. We're not going to say, you know what, Mike, we've watched it back. We think you've gone overboard here. It's not a red. There's no intent. He doesn't really make that much contact with him. I think a yellow would be acceptable, Michael Oliver, mate. They haven't done that. They've bottled it. You know why? Don't want to make their mate look bad. Don't want to make his mate look bad on TV. That's why. But this is one of the biggest, this is the richest league in the world. Millions of pounds, millions of fans relying on your decision being correct. And you're sitting there going, I don't want to make my mate look bad, so no, we'll leave it. We'll just go along with what he said. It's an absolute disgrace what you have seen on your screen today from that referee. I don't give a damn what anyone says. And you guys, I'm sure the majority of you have watched me on this channel. I am not one to blame refs. It's the last thing that I like doing. But today is beyond a joke. I'm sorry now. This league is full of corruption. They need to lock this league off. Lock it off. Give Liverpool the title. Let Man City get away with 115, because let's be honest, nothing's happening to them. Yeah, they've just spent 140 million. So your 115 is a shambles in itself. Yeah, it's a shambles. Handing out 10-year contracts to Haaland, new contract for Pep, spending 140 million right in front of your face. They're laughing at you. You're a shambles. You're a shambles, Premier League. Let's be real. This is why Ronaldo went to Real Madrid. This is why Messi never came to the Prem. This is why Neymar never came to the Prem. And all them legends we've watched over the years, this is why they never touched the Premier League. Because there's a whole heap of corruption. Whole heap of it. Most of the best players you've ever watched in your life, they never played in the Prem. Why? Because the Prem ain't what everyone thinks it is. It's entertaining, but it ain't quality. It ain't good enough. These refs are a shambles. Richest league in the world, and you've got these clowns refereeing. Oh, but every referee's got to be English. What kind of foolishness is that? The fans are from everywhere in the world. The owners are from all over the world. The managers are from all over the world. The players, the coaches, everybody else is worldwide. But the stupid guys refereeing the game, he's got to be from Manchester. That's not a red. I don't give a damn. That ain't a red. Punch him in the face. I don't even want to watch the second half. Lock this game off. Lock it off. I don't care if we lose. Lock it. Done. That ain't no red. Football is weak. The game, everything that this game's supposed to be, they're taking it out of the game. Bunch of actors on the pitch, rolling around when they're not even hurt. I'm sick of it. Michael Oliver's a cheat. He should not be allowed to referee again. Arteta, tonight, bro, go all out. Go all out. Get fined, get banned. Rip that guy apart when you talk about him. I've had enough. How much times... This is the same Michael Oliver, you know. When Doku stuttered McAllister at Anfield, said, I can't give that. How am I supposed to give them a penalty in the last minute? He's a cheat. He's in Manchester City's back pocket, and he has been for a while. And that's the rant over. I'm sorry, and you know, I don't act like this often. I'm usually the first one going, oh, look, Top Gooner's blaming the ref. Not today. Not today, people. That guy is a cheat. That guy is a cheat. I can't believe what we're watching. What's the point? I might as well cancel my Sky subscription. Real talk. Lock it all off. Save the money. This league is a joke. It's a joke. I'll catch up with these super chats and big up everyone locked in, man. Stinks. Absolutely stinks. I'm sick of it. If Arsenal lose to Wolves and they outplay us, Cunha whips one in the top corner from 30 yards, or who else have they got? Sarabi or bends one in. I'll hold it. I'll be angry. I'll go crazy about Arsenal, right? But a cheating ref, and it's always this same guy. Always Michael Oliver. I don't know how he's allowed to referee Arsenal games. That's why I love that Klopp was calling out refs in this country. Call them out. Hold the fine. Oliver again, you know. Look. The guys are... Oh, God. I'm sorry. I've gone full on Thai. I'm Thai today. Look. How many times, bro? Oliver, Martinelli. Remember that against Wolves? Double yellow card. Never seen it in my life. Gave him 2 yellows. Oh, Declan Rice, you kicked the ball 1 yard away. Here, have your red card quick. Oh, Arsenal again against Wolves. Here, Lewis Skelly, you tripped him over, did you? Hold the red. The guy couldn't wait to get the red out. He couldn't wait to get the red out, people. That guy is a Manchester City fan. I don't care what anyone says. He's a cheat. Same reason he never gave the penalty when Doku studded McAllister. Same reason he never sent off Kovacic when he studded Declan Rice. He's a cheat. He's an absolute cheat. And I don't care. I don't need to work for the Prem. The Premier League is full of corruption. You're charging us a fortune to watch these games, right? And you've got clowns refereeing. Absolute cheating clowns in the middle of the pitch. Lewis Skelly should have punched him in the face. I'm sick of it. We don't even get to enjoy football matches anymore. We don't even get to end. This ain't football. This ain't why we love the sport. I might as well watch a different sport. Shocking. He's been doing this, Michael Oliver. Type in Michael Oliver, Man City online. Look at the stuff that comes up. He's been cheating. And he still gets our games. Bro, City aren't even in the title race. What's he cheating for? Who's he trying to help this time? They're not in the title race. Let it go this year, bro. Let us have a year off. Unbelievable, mate. Unbelievable. I actually don't want to watch this game. I'm genuinely... I want to lock the game off. This is not the reason that I played football as a kid. This is not the reason that I love watching Premier League football. This has got nothing to do with football and the Premier League and the sport we love. This is something else. This is brown envelopes. This is cheating right in front of us. Joe says, big up from South Texas. Lee said, paint watchers Arsenal dry. So true. Check out the highlights of Eagles running back. Barkley, even if you're not an NFL fan, you would appreciate it. I might become an NFL fan after this, bro. Dinershen, Curtis Havertz missed 2 clear chances. Cost you? Yeah, he's a donkey, mate. He's a donkey. Oh, but he finished the season well. Yeah, he's a donkey, mate. Don't think because this referee is cheating that I'm forgetting about that donkey up front missing headers from 8 yards out straight to the keeper. 275 a week. Club's a mess. Delete it, restart it. This is what happens when you're not a serious football club. 25 days into the window, you haven't signed anyone. You know what? If you'd signed Gyökeres, if you'd signed Cunha or Sesko, they head that ball in 1-0. Lewis Skelly never gets in that situation. We're 1 or 2-0 up with 11 players on the pitch. But he won't mention Havertz in the post-game press conference because it's his boy. VAR said serious foul play. I'm not having it. I'm sorry. Are these grown men or are they little babies on the pitch? This is a contact sport, man. It's boring. It's just boring. DM should be 2-0 up anyway. Yeah. 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz missed again. Robbed will be the headline, but what happened against Man United? What happened against Man United? Yeah, we were... Man United, mate. I had Arsenal therapy twice. We stunk out the place. You didn't see me hiding behind any refereeing decision. Stove, straight red. 70 million away from goal. Never a red. Yeah. We need a new striker, that's for sure. I'm so angry right now. Commentators are saying Trippy G with studs up confirmed. No, just delete the sport, mate. Delete the sport. Jonah said, remember Martinelli's double yellow? And exactly. Have you ever seen that happen anywhere in football? 2 yellows for 1 incident. Absolute shambles what we are watching. I'm actually heated right now. I'm actually heated. This guy's a scumbag. The man's laughing at us as well. Like, he's put... Oh, dear, oh dear. The guy, Michael Oliver. He didn't want to ruin the game. Oh, dear. Anyway, let's move on. B-Dizzle, Kai misses. Could be even more costly. That season's done anyway, bro. You know what I mean? Sniper, what about the Kovacic tackles on Odegaard and Rice? Oh, but he didn't want to ruin the game. But when it's Arsenal, letter of the law. I've got to go letter of the law. It's a red. Mohammed, I'm speechless if I speak. They got to start going on like these fans do in Spain and Italy and that. I'm telling you. Make it difficult for him to get out of the car park. Real talk. That's how I'm moving. He won't cheat us again. He knows he can just roll out of that stadium in his car and no one ain't going to do nothing. I'll be waiting for him in the car park. Like them Madrid fans. Second half's underway. I ain't even got through the super chats. I haven't even done the sponsor half-time. I'm all over the place. If we go 1-0 down, I'm locking this game off. Calafiori's come on. I don't even know who he's come on for. Who's he come on for, man? I've just had enough. I want this game to finish. Waneri's off. Ruin the game. The excitement's gone. Find a way of winning this game 1-0. I'm sick of Arsenal losing every time we have a man sent off. I've seen plenty of teams win with 10 men. Didn't Chelsea beat Barcelona in the Nou Camp with 10 men? Fernando Torres. It's Wolves. They're average. Beat them with 10 men. Vex. Arsenal lead the league with red cards. At least we're top of 1 table. Big up Clone. Apologies, man. I'm all over the place. Genuinely. I'm all over the place. I haven't read out the super chats. I haven't done the sponsor read. Second half's underway. It's a mess. But win the game. I will be hyped if we win this game. But do I expect it? We're struggling to score with 11 players. Ruckus, big up yourself, bro. New member. I've probably also stopped myself from ever working on the Premier League YouTube channel. We can edit that bit out after, though, before anybody sees it. No, I ain't taking it out. Bun that. Bun that. Leave it in there, yes? Clip it up and put it out as a TikTok as well. Cheating league, man. What are you doing? Carl, red cards are stupid. Should be minimum 10-minute penalty. Bro, it's not a red. I'm sorry. I've watched it back. It's not a red. It's a yellow with a warning. It's that one where you go, listen, bro, I'm going to give you a yellow, but be careful. You can't do that again. This guy, he couldn't wait. He didn't even take his time and think about it. He was almost excited to just send him off like, yes, I can send off another Arsenal player and wind up their fan base. Win the game with 10 men. Come on, Arsenal, man. That will be the best way to say, F you, bruv. Win the game 1-0. And then we can call him out and celebrate the win. That's what I want to see from this team now. I can have a rant. We can have a rant. Them players need to focus and win the game of football. Come on, Curtis. There are so many decisions that have gone Arsenal's way. One wrong decision against your team and you are so peeved. No, I'm not having it. I'm not having it, bro. I'm not having it. You know me. I'm the first one to say, yo, don't hide behind referees. That one, I'm not having that for 1 second. That's ridiculous. The game's finished if that becomes a red card. You'll be sending 2 or 3 players off every single week. You know how many times I've seen Rodri do that on a counter-attack? Just, come on, man. What are we doing here? It's meant to be a contact sport. PGMOL is a corrupt mafia, a bunch of David Coots. Yeah, David Coots just showed you what time it is, bro. These aren't serious guys. They're not serious. They dislike managers, certain clubs. They're not giving decisions. Nicholas, if it's Arsenal, they send it off. If it's Arsenal, they send off. If it's Arsenal, they disallow. If it's Arsenal, no pen. Everyone knows it's old news. Corner to Arsenal. Come on! Come on! Siege mentality today, Arsenal, man. I'm telling you. 10 against 12. We got to win today. Yeah, man. Cunha and Saliba. Saliba's a little bit hurt there, corner. Siege mentality. Get a 1-0, hold on to the lead, and get out of there. Hang on, this is the title race. It's over. Draw or lose, it's fully over. So they got to find a way. Zamir said, I don't think we can win this game without Saka and Odegaard. This is gone. Now we got to hang on in there. Until it's gone, it's still available. It ain't gone yet. Did I say, until it's gone, it's still available? Until it's gone. No, it isn't gone yet, so it's still available. You know? If we go 1 or 2-0 down, we'll have a different conversation. That's why we need foreign refs, absolute cheats. It's crazy. It's crazy. These guys are... You got to stop this. They got to stop doing it. Big up AMSN. Fredo said, never a red. It's already been rigged for Liverpool to win from that ref video leak of Klopp. I mean, look, they've been the best team, but at least make it a fair fight. Dr. Barron, if Arteta had some cojones, he wouldn't bring out the team and take the 3-0. I'd respect him. I say fair enough. Why should you play in a game like that? Fredo said, Havertz is the downfall of this team. Yeah, should have been 1 or 2-0 up already anyway. Claudster said, Curtis, you will never see a player get sent off for a tackle with minimal force like that again in the history of the Premier League. It's Arsenal. Today, I agree. They're mad because the Frenchman did the invincible. Probably. Probably. He's got the gold trophy. It's always fucking Oliver, guys. Oliver, man, what a cheat. I didn't swear, by the way, people. That's the Arteta version of the swear word. O'Neeb said, title over. We shouldn't come out for the second half. Bro, win the game 1-0. We need a siege mentality now, I'm telling you. I will get into them super chats. We had 40 super chats. I was all over the place. I meant to do a sponsorship read at half time. It could be the Turkish kind of sponsorship read. Stocks FC, scan the QR code, 5 free loan players, buy some stocks in some players. Say no more. I'm sorry, Stocks FC. That's how I feel right now. I can't even delve into the details. We'll go again at the end of the game. Big up everyone locked in, man. I've lost all composure. I'm trying to regather myself. Jeez, man. We're going to win 1-0. We're going to win 1-0. We have to. We have to win. Come on, man. We're still dominating the ball. A booing party. Calafiori came on for Waneri, so I'm just trying to see the formation. Like, I think we're playing 2 in midfield, just Rice and Partey with no attacking midfielder. I think that's what, and Havertz looks like he's dropping in a little bit. Havertz is the downfall of this team, says Fredo. I think I read that one. Aiden said, did it even go to VAR? It did. They agreed with it. Free kick to Arsenal. Rice to take it. Dinershen said, as a Chelsea fan, no red, but again, Havertz cost you. Yeah. Yeah, you're totally right. Michael Oliver getting a big paycheck. That was a good ball in by Rice, man. It missed everyone. Aju said, what City has to do with this? We are out of the title and 4 Premier League. City are alleged, not proven guilty. I can't believe grown man crying for this. We know whether we win the case or not, we are anyways guilty. No, bro, it is. Go and look at them things, man. I'm going to try and find the picture about Michael Oliver and all the times he's cheated teams who are competing with Man City. He's done it to Arsenal. He's done it to Liverpool. It's factual, bro. It's not just this one. It's it can't be a coincidence if it keeps happening. It can't be. Come on, Arsenal, man. Trossard, right-hand side. We're going to beat them. Trust me when I tell you we're going to beat these lot. Watch this 1-0 victory we're going to get out of this game. I'm telling you now. I can feel it. The energy's high. They're not breaking us down with Saliba and them. We're going to beat them 1-0. Watch this. And we're going to hang on in the title race. MJ, never a red, but I will say this. When you, man, were getting 15 minutes added on every game last season, a season before to win or equalise, nobody said a word. Yeah, maybe, but we used to see Ferguson get 10 minutes added on, man. I've seen Pep get 10 minutes. I've seen Klopp get 10 minutes. Oliver Bannon, our best left-back before City. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. He'll only miss... Nah. It'll be more than one game, will it? Because it was a straight red. Will it be considered violent conduct? Big up HFC, new member. Big up to you. Wolves in possession. Shaq BPM, at this point, bring back the Super League. Done with the corruption in this league. Yeah, bring it back. Give us the money. We'll go into a different division. We'll go Super League. We won't even protest it this time. Man United versus Wolves, red card. What was that one? I can't even remember that one, Sharon. I will get into all your super chats, people. I'm just trying to gather composure. Michael said, it's me, Michael Oliver. I'm actually a Kroenke agent. Wouldn't surprise me. He doesn't want us to win the league, so we'll have to pay out bonuses. Nicholas, Tomiyasu got stamped in the face and nothing from VAR or the ref. Once again, a decision we will never see again. I remember that. Wasn't it Ben Godfrey for Everton? Stamped on him. VAR was like, oh, accidental. Salim, Curtis, as a Chelsea fan, I was enjoying the game. It was a balanced game. Ref has ruined it. How poor is Havertz? He's costing Arsenal more than the ref. 100%. Havertz is now sabotaging us, people. Ricky said, I'm Arteta out, but even I'm starting to believe the PGMOL has it against Arsenal and Arteta for being called out last year after Newcastle. Maybe. I think you can call them out, but you have to be very established before you can do that. Fergie and them big managers can do that, but they're probably looking at Arteta going, yo, you're calling us out, and you ain't done nothing in this league. We're not going to accept that. You know? Trossard fouled. Yob said refereeing has been a disgrace, but we should be winning this game in the first half. If we score those chances, we don't need to worry about the referee if we do our job. We don't need to worry about these refs. Exactly. Havertz can hide behind the ref. You've missed 2 sitters, or 1 absolute sitter. Somebody said this universe will punish you for positive action not taken. Havertz scores, MLS is still on the pitch, rather have an academy player up front. I agree with you, bro. I'm sick of watching that guy play. I said it was Arteta's worst signing weeks ago. And it is. It will cost him his job eventually. Sam Bond said Michael Oliver is one of the lowest forms of life in the Milky Way galaxy. Will never forget his performance for City last season. Disgusting decision. He picks and chooses when he wants to be strict and when he wants to let people off. You can't do that. Temi said the Kroenkes were right. We need referees, not centre forwards. Oh dear. Kartik said, Big C, we make ourselves the victims. If we score our chances, these injustices wouldn't happen. I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Come on, man. Calafiori, left-hand side. Trossard. We can still win this game. Here's Partey. We still look pretty comfortable in possession. I think we can still beat them, honestly. Wolves are not great going forward. They're low on confidence. We have to win. A draw today puts us 8 points behind Liverpool with a game in hand. That is season done and dusted. We have got to find a way of winning this game. Don't forget, Liverpool are winning. Are they winning 2-0 or 3-0? I'm not even sure. 3-0 they are. So that game is well and truly over. But we're still in possession. Newcastle 3-1. Is that Isak's? Is that Isak hat-trick? Or has he just got 2? Throw into Arsenal, right-hand side. Alfred, Arsenal fans are so soft. Defending that call is embarrassing. There are a bunch of in the fan base. That was never a red. Trust me, bro. I think he booked someone else when they was arguing with him as well. Colum said he stepped on his foot. If anything, falling out of love with this sport generally can't be arsed. Bro, Sport's soft, bro. In 10 years, this will be a non-contact sport. You won't be able to foul anyone or make contact. It's weak. Absolutely weak. Hi said there will be a Netflix documentary out in the next 10 years about the corruption in the PGMO. It will be something to do with gambling. Yeah, they're probably doing it to make more money and put bets on, and you're right. He-Man said Michael Oliver needs to be investigated. Absolute piece of ish. Was dying to give that. Having said that, we score our chances 2-0. Lock it down, and I agree. Anyway, 14 minutes gone in the second half. I'm nearly up to date with the super chats now, and then I'll commentate a little bit more. We make it easy for refs to rig. Wenger was the blueprint. Built up real men and the greatest striker to turn it up on his own from nothing. That's what it takes, yeah. Our team was so good, the referees couldn't influence that team, you know? But obviously, we're not anywhere near that level. 30 minutes to go. Kurt said no difference in Andre's tackle on Rice. Yeah, took him out the same way. Let's grab the win. Big up, bro. Fredo, our fan base are soft. That ref should not... Oh, God. Find out where he lives. And Phil said we are not missing Odegaard. He has been shambolic lately. I'm up to date with the super chats. Apologies if I missed any. I think I've read all of them. Big up to everyone in the comments. 6,000 of you in the chat. Hey, big yo, Turkish. You know when they was asking me, I was like, do they know? But I know there's some stuff on socials. Big up my brother Turkish, you know. You know the first stream with no hat on. It's gonna be different, people. It's gonna be different. This is a different Turkish, you know. I'm telling you. He said, but bro, Proton on today's reaction with a freshly done hairline gonna be crazy, yo. Proton must love it every time something goes wrong with Arsenal. Like, yep, we got another one. We got another one. The thumbnail's going to look like a diss track, you know, a hip-hop diss track. It's crazy. It's crazy. Big up yourself, bro. OG's Monday, hopefully. Because a lot of people was asking, man. Bro, the way Arsenal going, man might have to fly out as well, man. This ain't normal. This ain't normal. Right, let's get down to the game now. Let's get down to the game. Oh, dear. Arsenal in possession. As much as I'm annoyed with the ref, I'm also annoyed with Kai Havertz. And I know people might think that's overly harsh. That guy's missing sitters and getting away with it. You know, it's wild. He shouldn't be getting away with it either. Because we should be 2-0 up. And then if we're 2-0 up, despite the red card, we're still going to win the game. We're still going to win the game. Did Isak get his hat-trick? 3-1. Come on, Deckers, man. I've got a genuine feeling we're going to win this 1-0. I'm telling you now. I just think I don't often feel like that. If we don't, it's over. We don't shoot enough. We're still trying to play pretty football. Jeez, Havertz at it again. Look, state of this guy. Honestly, what does this guy have to do to come out of this team? What does this guy have to do to get out of the team? He's just... Tonali got the third. This team are not built for the dogfight, are they? When it turns into a physical battle, this team can't handle it. How many chances is he going to miss, man? This guy have... It hurts watching him. Kai Havertz. He needs selling. You got to get rid of him. Honestly, get rid of him. I said before, not a bad squad player. Forget it. Bin him. Get him out the door. Liverpool saw Darwin missing chances. You know, Chelsea saw Timo Werner. Oh, good save by Rail. Timo Werner was missing chances. Nunes was missing chances. They don't go, oh, give him a few years to settle. End the story now. Cunha, that's poor from Declan Rice, man. You got to be stronger than that. Rice got bullied there by Cunha. Like he didn't want to put a tough challenge in on him. Probably told him we're going to sign him. He don't want to injure him. Oh, Wolves nearly scored again. Cunha back post. I've had enough of this team, man. Swap Cunha for Havertz. They wouldn't even take that deal. Cunha's levels above him. I said it the other day, Havertz is one of the most difficult players to watch that I have ever seen at Arsenal. Ever. And we've seen bad players. I think, at least with Bentner and them, man, you just knew they were bad players. So when they were bad, you just accepted it. This guy's like acting like he's it's painful. It hurts my eyes watching him play football. Kai hurts. It hurts watching him play. Honestly, I'm in pain when I watch him. We'll know exactly what's going on by the end of the window. In fact, it'll be too late. If we don't win today, it doesn't matter what they do at the end of the window. The season will be a wrap. Liverpool 4-0, not surprised. We said 4 or 5-0. And the worst thing about it, people, what we're supposed to do? Change? Look at the bench. Who are you bringing on? Raheem Sterling? Jorginho? Tierney? Right, left wing? You can't do anything. Martinelli, you've got no brain! What's wrong with this guy? Honestly, Martinelli is like a train on the tracks. I get it. You're on a train track. You've got to go in a straight line. What's wrong with Martinelli? Can he not move left or right? He just runs in a straight line into people. I'm sick of watching this guy play. The most, literally clueless footballer I've ever watched. How can he have been a better footballer 3 years ago than he is now? The guy trains every single day and gets worse. How does that happen? That's like somebody going gym every day and putting on weight and getting a belly. Imagine going gym every day, pumping iron for 2 hours and ending up with a belly on you. Like, what are you doing in the gym? Eating Snickers every day. Martinelli trains at Arsenal every day and gets worse. I can't, but he's getting the ball 1v1 with the defender and just running into him. He don't even know he's in front of him. Just running with, he literally plays football with his head on the floor. Clueless footballer, man. Look at this guy trying to bully Martinelli as well. I mean, I would say go and get him back, but Oliver will probably send you off. Bulking, bro, you know them ones? Man's having too much creatine and that before gym. Putting on weight. Martinelli, oh my days. Yardman ended his stream. I didn't even know Yardman had a channel. Big him up. Well, bro, Andrew, you know what? A draw's a defeat. If we lose or draw, it's the same thing. There's no difference, really. Win or nothing, bro. That's where we're at. Win this game or nothing. Win or nothing. I'm not interested in anything else. I'm not even, at the moment, I'm not even interested in the ref. I still think we should be winning this game with 10 players. It'll be hard work, and you ain't got a lot to bring off the bench, but we've got a good enough defence to keep a clean sheet. The defence hasn't changed. You've still got Partey and Declan Rice in front of the back four. There's no excuse. We shouldn't be conceding. Put Martinelli again. Look, you're just... Honestly, this guy, Martinelli! Oh my God, he's so bad! He is so bad! Gabriel Martinelli, I am in physical pain watching you play football, bro. Like, he did an interview for Sky the other day saying, I want to win major trophies. You can't win major trophies, bro. Not playing football like this. Honestly, that is Thomas the Tank Engine. Dun 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 dun. Fat controller. He can't move off the track. He only runs in straight lines. He's clueless. He's painful to watch. The way Sterling played the other day, though, you probably can't even take him off. Jesus, what is going on with Martinelli? Is he banned from turning left or right? What is this? Man United enjoy. I didn't think anybody enjoyed watching Man United, but fair enough. Big up, though, anyway. Come on, Curtis. Arsenal fans have to stop blaming refs. Winners. I did say that. Winners win, losers make excuses. Arsenal should still win this game. I'm not giving them the excuse. Wolves are poor, but the ref was shocking. El said I would prefer Nketiah over this fraud. He'd have probably scored that header, to be fair. Cal's Corner, look at this effing clown show. Havertz and Martinelli. It's to me, to you settings. Yes! Red card for Wolves! Come on! We're back! Mortimer, we're back! Yes! Red card Wolves! Well done, lads. We're back. Come on now. We have to win. Come on! Who is that? Gomez, is it? Sent off for Wolves. Woo! I tell you what, Michael Oliver, not a bad ref. Not a bad referee. Pretty consistent throughout the years in the Premier League. I've always rated this Michael Oliver. You know, I've always said, out of the Premier League referees, I think he's one of the better ones. You know, so I'd take him to the World Cup. I really would. Come on! Always rated Michael Oliver. Their manager is fuming. I'm not that excited yet because if we don't win, it means nothing. Red card for Wolves, people. He's a good ref. He knows, man. He knows his social media would have been crazy. Yo, I didn't even realise there's only 20 minutes left. Here's a break in play. Straight red stamped on Timber's foot. Who is that? I actually don't know who that is. It's Gomez, isn't it? Gomez, yeah. Do you know the worst thing about that, though? Do you know one thing I'm still annoyed about? He gave him a yellow. He gave him a second yellow. It should have been a straight red. But anyway. He knows, bro. He went back in the room and said, yo, I'm in trouble here. They're going to annihilate me. How is that a second yellow rather than a straight red? That's a worse challenge than the one that Miles Lewis-Skelly put in. And yet Lewis-Skelly got... But anyway. The shamelessness knows no boundaries. You know this on this channel, people. Come on now! Let's do this! We have got to win this game. I don't care. Pick one, Prime Lara or Tendulkar. As a Caribbean man, Brian Lara's my favourite cricket player of all time. Brian Charles Lara. The genius from Trinidad. So, Lara. But Tendulkar, I respect him, man. Amazing player. Martinelli, new name. Liza Minnelli. You're not wrong, bro. The problem is, I'm still not sure we're going to win. The way we're playing. Oh, he's given a corner. Yob said Havertz will be what kills Arteta's career. Shambolic signing. We knew, bro, from day one. Da Vinci said, I'm done with the match. See, mental health is wealth. So what were your fave trainers growing up? Jordan 6, Nike Air Diamond Turfs. Well, man's going way off topic. I always like Jordan 4s. Air Force 1s growing up. Martinelli is a brain-dead baller. Send him back. Get him back in the Brazilian 4th division, man. LFC won so many over the years with 10 men. You're right, White Glove. Marco said, always rated Michael Oliver. Harvey said, it's on now. Flipping cheat, trying to clear his name. Yep. Babatunde, I don't understand why it is not a straight red card. It's a worse tackle than Lewis-Skelly's. Jeff said, shameless, LOL. And Beckley said, that was a red card, not a second yellow. Way worse than Lewis-Skelly. Shouldn't have taken Waneri. We got no attackers. I'm joking about the ref, but he might have cost us the game because what he's done is cost us... I told you we beat them. Come on. We've turned the Wolves into puppies, people. Ow! Come on. Arsenal take the lead. We're not out of this title race yet, people. Central C. You can't rush greatness. Calafiori. Yes. You just found that gal in a sprinter. Yo! Cala Cala C! Calafiore! When the moon hits your eyes like a bull pizza by Calafiore. Da, da, da. What a finish! Calafiore! Yes! Big goal for the Gunners. We're still in the title race. Come on! Great finish. Left foot bottom corner. Decent cross by Martinelli as well. The donkey watched it like, I didn't know that's how you finish chances. Donkey! Calafiori, people. Good ball in. Martinelli with his left foot. Havertz couldn't reach it. Calafiori, bro, I'll show you how to do this. SGBP, price go up when it's USD. Better watch out. Yo! Sench featuring 21 Savage. Come on! Woo! Central Calafiori C, people. What a finish, by the way. On the bounce. Left foot, bottom corner. Put Calafiori up front. You what? Point to the cannon, yes! Calafiori, I love that. Told you we'd beat them 1-0. Come on! We beat 12 players if we have to. And it's Arsenal. Arsenal FC. We're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen. We need some Ryan nephews. Let's go, guys. Better finisher than Havertz, bro. Put Havertz at left back. Yes! This will be a huge win, I'm telling you. I'm hyped. We got to win this. Trossard, let's get a second goal. Let's end the game. The boys are going to be knackered. Hold that, Michael Abu Dhabi Oliver. Yep. Let's do this. Timber, right-hand side. Come on, we need the second. Timber's been kicked a lot today, by the way. Curtis's TV goal. Bro, I'm hyped, man. Can't do that to us, what they tried to do in the first half, man. I'm not having that. I want to see, I needed to see some siege mentality, man. Our defence is getting us out of trouble. It needs to, innit? We're down to 10 men. Keep a clean sheet, we win the game. Arsenal is that guy who was told to get health insurance, said no. Nobody wants to risk it now of issue. Yeah. But listen, bro, if we can win this game, sign some players, we're hanging on in there, man. You never know. That's how you finish, Kai. Exactly. Take note. Left foot volley, bottom corner. Are you mad? Havertz ain't scoring that. It's a great finish. Big up João Gomez, though, man. I'm telling you, he must be a boyhood Arsenal fan. The way he just stamped on man's foot. Da Vinci, like I've always said, Big C, I'm fully invested in this game. Knew we'd score. Shamelessness settings, yeah. Listen, this is a safe space, people. You can come into this channel and be completely shameless. You will not be judged. You will not be judged, people. I am shameless. You are more than welcome to come here, say 1 minute, sack the manager. Next minute, always rated him. These players aren't good enough. Now they're world class. It's all welcome, people. Oh, look at that Gomez challenge. That's way worse, man. On Timber as well. You're lucky Timber's all right, bruv. That is so much worse than the Lewis Skelly one. Yet he gave him a yellow. But Lewis Skelly got a straight red. Look, Timber's still limping as well, man. Timber needs a break. I'm telling you, that guy's a warrior. Got to respect the heart from this team today. I love it. Shaq said, Central C said, we can go red for red. Yo, I'm telling you, £250,000 on a Maybach truck. Double R with the factory rims. Central C, man. Big up SC Gooner has gifted 5 memberships to the community. Now, we need the AFCON ref. Blow the whistle. Listen, we've got 10 men each now, so we shouldn't even be too, you know. But I want a second goal. I'm still a little bit, 1-0's a bit nerve-wracking still. I don't know if he's going to make changes in this game. I'm not sure. I did go mad at halftime. I did, but it was necessary, man. I'm sorry. It was needed. You know me, people. I hate blaming referees. I completely do my best to not blame refs and take accountability, but I had to go mad at halftime. I'd had enough. I genuinely wanted to turn the game off. I said, what's the point? Big up everyone. 6.5K locked in. You lot are legends. Absolute legends, man. What's the scores in the Prem? Anything changed? Has anything changed, people? Liverpool 4-0. Gakpo. Tonali got the third for Newcastle. 2 goals for Isak. Are Forest still losing to Bournemouth? They were 1-0 down. Bournemouth are beating Forest 3-0. This is why when somebody asked me earlier, they said, will Forest get top 4? I said, no. They won't be able to maintain it. 3-0, you know, they're getting battered. Absolutely battered. Anyway, let's concentrate on us, man. Everton beating Brighton. That's an amazing result if they win that. Moisey comes in. They batter Tottenham. Now they're beating Brighton away. This game's not over, though. Wolves on the attack. Hwang gets the ball from Cunha. Hwang, Cunha, and that ain't Nori's a decent player as well, you know. He's not a bad player. Surprised he hasn't had a move. There's still a little bit of danger there. It is 10 against 10. Get the likes up, people. 6.5K. We should be at 3,000 likes by now. Easily. Easily, people. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already as well. And 10 minutes to go. It's going to be a long 10 minutes. We're at 2.5K likes, which is decent, to be fair. It is decent. So big up, everyone locked in. Wolves having a bit of possession here. Yeah, no fake scores, people. Southampton have got one back, apparently. 3-2. That'd be a great point for them if they could get back into it. I wouldn't mind Southampton equalising because we want Newcastle's confidence damaged for when we play them. And obviously they lost against Bournemouth. Bournemouth are in amazing form, man. They go away to Newcastle and beat them 4-1, and then they're 3-0 up at home to Forest. We just got to manage the game properly now. 9 minutes to go. People saying Partey, man of the match. He's been solid. Mohamed said, I didn't see the goal. Bro, great finish by Calafiori. Left foot volley, bottom corner. Just inside the box. Thoughts on Cunha looks average. Not doing much. It's difficult. They're not a good team. They're not a good team. What I noticed about him, he moans at his teammates a lot. But he looks frustrated that he's in a poor side. But he's clever. He's good on the ball. He's got a lot of confidence. Look, give and go there. Look, you can just see the quality. I think he's good, man. I think he's good. I think the price is too high. But to me, if Arsenal can't get a striker, I wouldn't complain if they got Cunha. He would still improve us and give us options, but I would rather get the goal scorer. If you're going to spend 80 million, you don't buy Cunha, is what I would say. Keefe said he's a Spurs fan but enjoys the channel. Big up. You know we're open platform people. When you've got Havertz up front, the players were saying we're not... Look at the state of him. He's weak. That brother's weak. You're in London, man. Take him to the Jamaican shop. Get him some proper food, man. This donkey's weak. Honestly, man, he gets away with having absolute stinkers. Missing sitters, getting bullied to the floor. What does he actually offer this team? He's so poor. For a guy, you know, when you see him on tour or at the games, he's tall, man. The man's like 6'2", 6'3". He's a big guy. Big up that guy, D, man. You're right. Stocks FC sponsoring. I'll do the other shout out at the end of the show. Big up everyone locked in. 7 minutes to go. This space invading striker. Brother's weak. Well, we got 7 minutes to go, people. We have got to get out of here with a win. This will give us... I just think this game will give us a lot of confidence. Wow, 4-0 to Bournemouth. I told you, man, Forest ain't winning the title. I don't think they get top 4, sorry, because they've got no squad depth, really. Got to manage the game now. I got to be honest, I am nervous. Because 1-0's not enough. My Life said, no shade, Troops got 3K on his Watchalong AFTV on 10. The C Unit community is strong. Curtis needs more subs. We got 6.5K, man, with 88K. What are we on? 87, 88K subs? You know what I mean? We're punching way above our weight, people. Way above our weight. Sarah said, watching you on my boyfriend's stream with him, but I had to log in just to give you a like. Loving your content. Big up, Sarah. Ruffy said, and often he does not even play the ball. He plays the man, so it would end up being a foul in any case. Place to be, man. Place to be. 5 minutes to go, though, people. We got a nervous few minutes. I'm going to be totally honest. I'm not at the point of feeling confident and relaxed yet. And I don't want to diss Cunha because, like people saying, Cunha could score, so we need to make sure. And they are putting us under pressure. Imagine Cunha getting frustrated with Havertz. Probably punch him. It's really my guy in Turkish. Big up Turkish as well every time. OG's back on Monday, people. OG's back on Monday. The only YouTuber where I pay for membership. Big up, Georgie, man. Big up yourself. 5 minutes to go. No changes apart from the half-time change, which, by the way, I got to give some credit to the manager, man. The manager brought on Calafiori at half-time, and he scored the goal. This guy Martinelli today, wow. What are you trying to do? He's trying to flick the ball, like... Honestly, Martinelli today. This performance will go under the radar if we win. Oh, look at Thomas Partey, man. Oh, just as I'm bigging him up, he gives the ball away. I think, I mean, looking at the bench, could we bring anyone on? Do we make a change? Fresh legs? I'm not sure. I would say Sterling for Martinelli. Shot by Cunha, straight to the keeper. I would say bring Sterling on, but the way he played the other day, he can't be any worse than what Martinelli and Havertz have done today, to be honest. Trossard's been decent, I think. Trossard's kept the ball a lot better. Was that Tierney coming on? Big up the host and chat. Respect from Trinidad. Big up Silent. Kieran Tierney, lad. Get Tierney on, man. Here he is. Kieran Tierney, lad. Who's coming off? Martinelli, thank you. Get that guy off the pitch. Although he did put a cross in, so let's give him a bit of credit. His cross led to the chance for... I didn't even see that shot. Jeez. What the hell? How would I not see that? That's a good... Well, it's a poor finish. Nori, I didn't even see that. My bad. My bad. My bad, cuz. Bournemouth winning 5-0. No, what's going on, man? Forest getting smoked on the coast. Bournemouth, a Semenyo bagged. Couple substitutions. We're back underway. Tierney's on for Martinelli. Semenyo, he hasn't scored any of the first 4. Cliver, Altura. Altura's got 2. Altura hat-trick. Anyone got him in their FPL team? They're going to be doing well today. He's got a hat-trick. Bournemouth battering Forest. Liverpool winning 4-0. Come on, Arsenal. Get the job done. Get the job done. Yeah, I was distracted. I didn't even see that. I did not even see that. My bad. My bad, cuz. Forest getting clarted. You're right. What you're meant to see from Arsenal after this is go and make a big signing. Go and beat Girona midweek. And then go and play Manchester City next weekend with a big, exciting signing. A few wins under your belt. Confidence is high. Read the room. Don't do it when we're desperate. Do it when things are going well. Oh, Semenyo, did he score the 5th, yeah? Jeez, man's gal sneaking to watch Big C. I respect it, man. I respect it. Exactly. Come on, people. 6.5K watching, 2.5K likes. We should be at 3.5, 4,000 likes. You know. Come on, can we hang on? Minute to go. Oh, Tierney again putting in beautiful deliveries. Keep him. I said it before. Keep him. We're not going to make the most of it because you're crossing it to a donkey up front. But you put a proper striker up there, start living off them crosses. Just go and sign Gyökeres, man. Stop messing about. Go and give Sporting Lisbon 85 million, get Gyökeres, and keep it moving. Tierney's probably the best crossover of a ball in the club. Kieran Tierney, lad. Cunha in possession. These are the points where I get nervous now. What we got? We're in the 90th. Just about heading into the 90th. How long are they going to add on at the end of this game? There's been a red card. There's been a goal. There's been a few substitutions. You're going to see 5, 6, 7 minutes, I would say. I hope I'm wrong, but there's been a lot of action in the second half. Ipswich scored. Did they score? 5 minutes. I'll take 5 minutes. I'll take that all day long. Remember Hoddle saying Cole had too many chances? Reminds me of Havertz. Nah, listen. Honestly, Arsenal perspective, don't even put Andy Cole and Kai Havertz in the same breath. Andy Cole was an elite striker. Nottingham boy as well. I met him on the tour in LA, actually. He did, yeah. Hoddle tarnished him with that. I thought that was unfair. Andy Cole was clinical at United. Cole and York. Don't ever compare Andy Cole to Kai Havertz. He's levels above him. I hear what you're saying about the missed chances, but Andy Cole would miss chances and score 25 league goals. Havertz misses chances and gets about 8 league goals. Partey's had a very good game today, by the way. He's been solid. I think... Well done, Gabriel Magalhaes. Wins the free kick. Clever play. Come on, let's get out of here with a free. I don't want to get hyped until the game's done. I can honestly say today, if we get out of here with 3 points, proud of the team and proud of the manager. Honestly, proud of the team, proud of the manager if they get out of here with 3 points. Very, very proud of them. Today, you've played like you've got a cat. And just as I say that, Havertz loses the ball. You've played today like you've got a cannon on your chest. That's what we've been waiting for. Not a water balloon, not a water pistol, a cannon. Love that, Declan Rice. That is not a foul, man. I thought he won the ball there. No, listen, am I convinced by Arteta? No, I'm not. It doesn't change by one game. It's not. Somebody just said you've changed your tune. No, I haven't. But today, I respect him. You bring on Calafiori at half-time, he scores the winning goal. What am I not going to do? I'm going to celebrate that. I'm an Arsenal fan. People forget that. They think because I criticise the manager, you know what I mean? Come on, man. How you mean, brethren? But they've got 2.5 minutes to go. Hang on and get the 3 points. Free kick to Wolves. Timber's been immense. You're right. He's been kicked so many times today. I love Gabriel as well, man. I'm sorry. He's becoming my favourite Arsenal player. I can't help it. I love his passion and personality, man. But, yeah, we're underway. Jury and Timber. The guy's an animal. Raya in possession. 2 minutes to go. Integrity in it, Kurtz. We can criticise, but be happy. Listen, I always say, if your team wins, especially like this, under these circumstances, if your team wins and you're not proud of this, you might be collectively overall, the manager, the owner, and I am as well. You know this. But today is like, yo, come on. We got to protect our club today. Trust me. They tried to do us dirty. We got to protect the club today. 90 seconds. 90 seconds to go. And just imagine if we had a goal scorer, people. This game would have been over in the first half. Bro, the game's been crazy. The game's been absolutely crazy. Corner to Arsenal. We got a minute to go. I mean, we should be taking 15, 20 seconds just to take this corner. That should be the game. Arteta's lowered the standard so much we are gassing a 1-0 against Wolves. It ain't a normal 1-0, bro. Don't do that. You know this. If you've watched this game, you know this. It was personal today. We got 30 seconds to go. Corner doesn't amount to anything. Our standards are so low. Nah, listen, I think in isolation, man, we've all got to be pleased with what we've seen today. Overall, clearly we need a striker. Clearly we need to go into the market. It's still pressure on the owners. It's still question marks about the manager long term. But today, nah, this is a big, big win. Although I won't say win because they're on the attack. 10 seconds to go. Cunha right hand side. Blow the whistle, ref. We're over the 5 minutes. Rice has possession. Wins it back. Come on. Yes! Come on! 3-point collectors. The bailiffs are at the door. Give us the sofa. Give us the PlayStation. And unplug the fridge. We're leaving with Sutton, people. 3 points. Massive win for Arsenal. Come on, man. Big performance, man. No, I don't care what anyone says. That's a massive 3 points. Massive 3 points. I'm proud of the team today. I don't care what anyone says. Proud of the boys, man. They showed some fight, some heart, some belief. You know what I mean? Big win, man. You got to build from that. You've got to build on that. Gabriel Magalhaes, captain. Gabriel Magalhaes, captain today. I don't care what anyone says. That's a massive 3 points. Massive, massive 3 points. We got to build on that. We got to build on that. Calafiori winning goal. What a finish by a centre-back. You know what I mean? Massive, massive goal. Michael Oliver, you cheat, mate. You're lucky because you might have had to, you know what I mean, come off social media. Calafiori, you legend. Comes off the bench. It's like a striker's finish. Drills it into the bottom corner. 1-0. Absolutely massive. Proud of the team. I don't care. And I'm proud of Mikel Arteta. Real talk. I don't say it often. I'm not fully convinced. But Mikel Arteta today, mate, you nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. You brought on Calafiori. He scores the winner. Thomas Partey was excellent. Gabriel's leadership, outstanding. Jurriën Timber, the amount of times he got kicked down to the floor today. David Raya with big saves. Trossard was solid. The team today stood up and was countered. It ain't always going to be pretty. We're not always going to look like Brazil 1970 or the Invincibles. We're not going to, people. And people will say in isolation, what are you hyping it up for? You've beaten a Wolves team that, you know, are in a relegation battle. Come on, people. We know what time it is. We know what we've just saw if you watch that game. We had a man sent off in the first half that was never a red. We could have let our heads drop and just sulked about it. And they got on with it. And they got what was rightfully theirs, people, right? The team today stood up. I won't let anybody play it down. That's a hard game. Trust me, people. You go down to 10 men for the 5th time this season. They could have easily put their heads down and just let that game disappear away from them. They stood up. They said, we're going to get something out of this game. We didn't create loads of chances. We've kept a clean sheet. Yep, they went down to 10 men as well. And we win the game. Now, I don't want to bring negativity to it, but the only bit of maybe two, but the negativity today has to be, honestly, please, you have got to go into the market. It's getting to the point where it's like, what more needs to happen before you sign a striker or a left winger? I don't care if you've got to pay over the odds. Sometimes you have to do it, people. You have to. Sometimes you have to spend more money to get something because it might bring value to you that's going to pay further down the line. It's going to be worth it. So you might pay 75 million for a player that's worth 60 million. But if he comes in and wins you the League Cup because he scores 2 goals against Newcastle, or he gets you to the Champions League final, or he gets you within touching distance of Liverpool, you've got to pay the money. Don't hide behind the victory. The victory's great. Proud of the players, proud of the manager. Go and spend some money. We're one of the biggest football clubs in Europe. And I'm sitting here going, why the hell are we not signing players when we're desperate? Look at the state of our bench. We couldn't make an attacking change. He's bringing Tierney on left wing. There's nothing there. Sterling's not, he doesn't exist. He's not the same player. He's washed. We've got nothing on the bench in an attacking sense. If they don't sign a player of significance in this window, then you've done it to yourselves. You've done it to yourselves. The manager maybe has wasted money and the ownership are not prepared to back him. Then we know what the situation is. There's a feel-good factor. We've just won in the Champions League midweek. We're pretty much qualified. Today was a vital victory. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, it's only Wolves. No, that was a massive 3 points for us. Clean sheet, 1-0 win. We go to Girona in the week. Saliba's back as well, which is great. You go there, make sure Champions League qualification secure. Manchester City next weekend in the league, people. Today was a massive day for Arsenal because let's be honest, if we draw today, we are out of the title race. We have got a vital 3 points. Brighton and Everton coaches are fighting. Everton have beaten Brighton 1-0. Massive win. We got a vital 3 points. There were some very good individual performances. Now go into the market. Stop making excuses. I don't care about PSR. I don't care about all of that. We're not even... There's no problem with PSR. So spend some money. You're meant to be a serious football club. That's all I'm interested in. Have we got Man City next weekend? I think we have. Or have I got that wrong? Is it the weekend after? I thought we had City next weekend, then we've got a break. Let me check. Yeah, City next weekend, the 2nd. Then we've got Newcastle midweek. Then we've got 10 days off. They'll probably go to Dubai. We've got Man City next Sunday, Super Sunday, people. They've got 3 new signings. We need a new player on that football pitch by next week, or even if he's on the bench. Girona midweek, Champions League. So, listen, man, very, very happy. Let me get into these super chats. Why are our defenders always better at scoring than our attack? Change them round. Put Havertz at left back and put Gabriel up top, or Calafiori. Big up, you should collab with Turkish more often. Nah, listen, we wanna get OGs on every week. Definitely. Lano said Havertz should have scored that header. Yeah, would have been a different game. 100%. This channel is funny. 22 months as a member. Big up your damn self. Commitment to the cause. War Eagle said, the thing is, if the red card didn't happen, Arteta would not have made a sub. He had to be forced. You're right, but needs must, you know. I'm still going to give him his credit. Big up Mohammed, 20 Curtis Shaw TV memberships to the community. Big up Mohammed as always for supporting the channel, and welcome to the 20 new C-Unit members. What a way to finish the Arsenal game. You're leaving here with a membership. Make sure in your settings you've got it turned on so that you can be gifted a membership. You have to make sure it's turned on so that you can be gifted, people. 20 new members, and big up to Mohammed. Justice Corrupt Oliver. If there's any justice in the world. Lamar settings, people. Big up Daniel. Justice Corrupt Oliver. Mohammed, best 3 points. Come on, you Gunners. Welcome to the new members. Big up Mohammed each and every time. El said, if you don't love Arteta, you have to love the players. They played with everything they had except Havertz and Martinelli, 2 morons. Listen, they were disappointing. The one thing I will say, I've never sat here and gone, Havertz ain't trying. I've never sat here and said, Martinelli's not trying. So, the one thing I always respect with everybody in this Arsenal team is I think everybody puts a shift in. However, that's the bare minimum. I've never played football at professional level and gone into a changing room and the manager's gone, oh, you really, you ran around a lot today. Oh, actually, mate, that's why we pay you X, Y, and Z to play football. You're supposed to run around, so that's what you do. Your job. You're a professional footballer. Do your job. That's my Roy Keane accent. It seems to fade the longer I do it. Yob said, for me, it seems like we play with 10 men with Havertz at times. Tierney is a baller. We should keep him. Do not let Tierney go, but he's going Celtic. He's going home. Bro, Kai, it seems every week he gets... Kai Havertz, mate. I feel... Do you know what? It's got to the point I feel bad criticising him. I feel like I'm bullying him or somebody, but I'm sorry, mate. You're the top earner. I'm sitting here doing this and, bills to pay, electricity, gas going through the roof. He's going to leave the Arsenal training ground in about 2 hours. When they get back to Colney, he's going to get out with his Louis Vuitton bag. He's going to jump in the Ferrari. He's going to drive to the mansion. He's going to walk on the marble floor. And the chef will make him a dinner of his choice. When I finish this stream, I'm probably going to go in the kitchen and we're probably going to have spaghetti bolognese with a bit of cheese and a bit of garlic bread and a little Ribena on the side, people. So actually, I don't feel that sorry for him, I'm afraid. It might sound harsh, people. Oh, but he's still human. No, he's good, bro. He's good. You know what I'm saying? He's all right. Doctor said results doesn't take away accountability. Owner, board, manager need to hold, but squad played with heart today need to show it more consistently. We move. You're right. You're right. Because we should have beaten Man United, to be honest. Michael Oliver is still a cheat, but so glad we showed mentality and we were still able to win the game. Sign a striker now and sack Oliver, said AMSN. Oliver's going to be ringing Man City saying, lads, I tried, but it was too obvious. I had to send them off. I had to send one of their players off. But make sure the check's in the post. Cliff said we were poor with 11 and lucky they went to 10. Yeah, performance wasn't great, but strikers get paid to put those chances in the back of the net. Christian said proud of everyone but Havertz. Kamal said PSR nonsense. I would go big this window, big next window, then look for bargains in the future. Our chances now. You notice with teams like Man City, they went crazy for a couple of years and then they didn't do much for the next few years. They got the odd one or two because you build the team, you build the squad, and then you don't have to do much. We're always leaving gaps in the team and then wondering why it's still leaking water. Fix all of it, and then you ain't got to maybe spend big money for the next couple of years. Grey Panda, we're probably the most bipolar team ever. Champions League quality defence and Championship quality forwards. I want to finish off before we begin to round up. Couple of things. Who is your man of the match today, people? Because there were some stellar performances in there individually. Thomas Partey today. General. Raya, important saves. Gabriel. I'm sorry, and I hope this doesn't sound disrespectful. Gabriel, that's the skipper for me. I'm sorry. Gabriel should be skipper. He's the... Gabriel should be permanent captain. He's the leader of this bunch, I'm telling you now. The guy is a leader. You can just see it. I don't care if he doesn't speak good English. Just say, you go there, you shut up. And well done. That's all you have. You there, you shut up. Havertz, come off. And you, well done. You don't need to say much. Declan Rice, great shift. Thomas Partey, general. You got to give a lot of credit. You know why, people? Our two centre mids played in a 2 against 3. Remember, we lost Waneri, we went to 2 in midfield. That is a hard shift. 2 in midfield against 3. Partey and Declan Rice today were absolutely fantastic. Now, I've said this before and I'll say it again, and I have to be careful about what I say. But this is a very honest channel and we don't ignore things that... You probably know what I'm about to say, but Thomas Partey, depending on whatever the situation is with what is happening off the pitch, if the man is guilty, get him out of the football club, right? Simple as that. if he's found not guilty and he didn't do anything, as a player, if we're judging him purely as a footballer, you need to think very carefully about letting him leave. Because I'm telling you now, it might cost you 60 or 70 million to replace him. I'm not even bantering. Like, he's been superb this season. But maybe Arsenal don't want the trouble. Potentially, you know, and it gets some bad publicity. But let's not talk about it too much, you know. But Rice and him today were outstanding in midfield. Two-man midfield against the Wolves 3. I thought they were superb. Jurrien Timber, for me, is an absolute animal in this team. The guy is an animal. The guy's come back from an ACL injury, plays nearly every game, gets kicked every game, and just walks off the pitch like, yeah, man, hold that, I'm good. Timber's an animal. Absolute animal. And Gabriel Magalhaes, mate, honestly, you're just that guy for me. I love Saliba, but we probably feel like we're on borrowed time with Saliba. I don't know about anybody else. I love Saliba, you know, and even on the tour, you know, he's a vibe as well. But I look at Saliba and I think, you're going to go to Madrid eventually, you know. But with Gabriel, I feel like Gabriel's going to become an Arsenal legend. So I don't know. I love Gabriel. Don't give Odegaard the armband back. War Eagle, how many crap decisions has Oliver made in his career? When are we going to get an explanation? They need to ban him from Arsenal games. It shouldn't be allowed. The club need to make statements and formal complaints. Be a strong club for once. Don't allow this. Bayesian, big up to you for joining as a member. Kieran Tierney, people might say, oh, it's only a cross into the area. Don't get that hyped. I'm sorry. Kieran Tierney, 1 year extension. Keep him at the football club for me. Kieran Tierney. Kieran Tierney, lad. It's Kieran Tierney, lad. Keep Kieran Tierney at this football club for 1 more year. Run it back. Tierney and Lewis Skelly as the left backs. Calafiori and Timber can cover. Get rid of Zinni. Get rid of Kivior. And keep it moving. I love Tierney. I don't want him to go. He can't stay healthy. Bro, go and look at how much Tomiyasu gets injured. Go and look at Zinchenko's injury record. Marino's injured 3rd time this season. Calafiori's been injured 4 times. Samaz, is there a way to go after Oliver? Nah, listen, there's not a lot we can do, man, really. You know, abusing the guy ain't going to help. The club need to do something. The club need to do something. 3K likes, big up your damn selves. Absolute legends. People saying you went mad at half time. It was necessary. I'm sorry. Do you know, I'm not even going to apologise. I'm not going to apologise. It was necessary. It was completely necessary. You can't have that going on. You can't. That's not what football's about. You're ruining the integrity of the game by doing that. It was needed. So going after Oliver on a personal level is not going to help. It really isn't. Just quickly, the Premier League results of today. Some shock results, man. Bournemouth beat Forest 5-0, which is absolutely crazy. They battered them. Everton beat Brighton 1-0 away from home. David Moyes turns up at Everton and they beat Tottenham at home and then beat Brighton away. What a start. Liverpool won 4-1. I'm surprised they conceded. Szoboszlai with 1, Salah with 1, Gakpo with 2. Gakpo's having a good season. Gakpo got 2 goals and an assist, so if he's in your FPL team, you're cooking. Southampton lost 3-1 to Newcastle, 2 goals for that man Isak again. Scored a penalty. His second goal was just Thierry Henry-esque, people. What a player. And then we won 1-0. So, yeah. It's been a good day, people. Let's have a look at the Premier League table. We are now back to 6 points. No, it stays the same. It is as it is, isn't it? Liverpool were 6 in front, and we are still 6 behind. So it's we're still chasing the pack. In fact, that hasn't updated. Let me update that. That's from pre-game. There we go. It's updated now. Let me update that. That was the pre-game. Curtis, would you swap Martinelli with Gakpo? Says Don. Bro, I think you've asked me the question and you already know the answer. I'm really surprised we never went for Gakpo. We played against PSV a few times in the Europa League. We would have known about him. Liverpool top 22 games, 53 points. They've scored 10 goals more than us. That is the difference, people. Our defence have both conceded the least in the league, 21. They have scored 10 goals more than us. That is the difference. They've only drawn 5. We've drawn 8. They've lost 1. We've lost 2. It's them 10 extra goals that they've scored. Forest got battered today, 5-0. Newcastle 4th. Chelsea down in 5th. We've got to go into the window. We have to go into the window, sign some players, and strengthen this squad. This squad is not good enough. It's not good enough at the moment. But I do have to give some credit to the team for hanging on and getting the victory. You know, it was needed. So I'm definitely proud of the team. I'm proud of the players today. We're going to round up shortly, people. Who is live? Let's redirect. People always say, you never redirect when you got loads of people in live. Who's live, Pete? Is Troops live? Is Troops live? Let's have a look. He always seems to end his streams quickly. Yeah, he's done. Ended 10 minutes ago. Who's live? Who's live, peeps? Oh, yeah. Are Big Six live? I don't think Big Six are live, are they? Are Big Six live? They wouldn't have done this game. I'm pretty sure he only... Oh, they are. Okay, we'll do Big Six. Here we go. Big Six are live. Turkish ain't there, but we'll go Big Six. They're doing Man City. Let's have a look. Big Six. Where are we at? Big Six. Why is it not showing up? Maybe they haven't got the redirect thing on their account. The Big Six. This ain't showing up for some reason. Oh, no, it is. I got it. Let's redirect to them. Yeah, man, there we go, people. Redirect to the Big Six. I'll be honest, I've got a whole heap of messages. I don't know whether I'm doing the City game. I'm going to try. Well, it kicks off in 12 minutes. Listen, when you go over to the Big Six, spam the chat. Curtis Shaw raid. People, thank you very much today. Absolute legends. Was nearly 8,000 of you in the chat at one stage. Let them, yeah, man, let them know Curtis sent you. Curtis Shaw raid in the Big Six chat. Big up to the guys over there. They're doing the Man City-Chelsea game. If I can't stream it, which I don't think I'm going to be able to, I will tune into their watch-along. OG's back on Monday. I'll be back 2 p.m. on Monday. I might do a transfer video. I might do a late night stream tomorrow night just to do something as well. F said, in my opinion, we've already lost the league, but I'm gassed. We won. Can win with 10 men after all, even with our trash attack. Leo, our only good forward today. Yeah, big up to the community for tuning in. Legends, thank you for your support. Fan cam will be out in 20 minutes. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all soon. Come on, Arsenal. Bless.